What the beep? What? Poop. Poop tube. What's poppin'? Back, you know what time it is. We doing another video. Playing video games. Yay! Which actually, we gotta talk about some video games as well as play them, right? And review what we're talking about, right? Because some people might be saying, "Oh, that's too harsh. You're tripping out. You're being stupid." Anything you can do, a monkey can do. Not somebody does it better. Anything you can do, they can teach it to animals. They can teach it to robots. They can teach a lot of things to different things. Pretty sure weird animals might be able to speak languages or do things. Anyways, I imagine that some people in different parts of the world, they say that 60% of people are illiterate. And that's actually true, I bet, because of pedophilia and human farms. Where, I'm not fucking joking, where criminals, they have kids who are undocumented or they never go to school and they just use them for sex slaves. I guarantee you this shit is happening, right? And so they have real documented proof, supposedly, that 60% of people are illiterate, right? And so, yeah, basically, right, just, this ties in with, what our other videos we were talking about, right? So actually, okay, you're being too crazy, or whatever, right? Talking about professional or Olympic level sports, right? Which again, don't ever participate in your country ever again. Basically, that's the moral of the story, is get your own army, right? Get your own guns, get yourself a nuclear factory, and then you don't have to listen to nobody. You don't have to talk to nobody, right? You just get enough guns, and you find whoever's at the farm, and then you tell them that they're gonna die, right? Or that the farm is no longer their property. It's that simple. And then you just poison the local police department with drugs, with chemicals. You can actually use different airborne pathogens, right? Or different, I'm not joking, different drugs, right? Poisons, basically. And you could kill anybody or anybody you want to, right? Anybody or anything, right? Nobody has to. That's the moral of the story with this type of behavior. You don't have to listen to anyone as long as you got a gun. If you got a gun and they can't prove that you never did anything wrong, then you don't have to listen to nothing. Because basically what America looks like with this whole Twitch TV and YouTube bullshit is maybe you get some food stamps. Maybe you could have some food stamps if you're lucky. If you're lucky, you could have some food stamps and then you could be a pedophile. That's the only shit that they do or they care about, right? Because, oh my god, oh, you making me come so good. I'm ejaculating. Oh, my penis. Oh, big cummies everywhere. It's wet vagina pussy, so delicious. Pop that pussy for a real player, for a pimp. Pop that pussy for a pimp. Pop that pussy for a real pimp. Your wet pussy, so good, so tasty. Wet pussy, so tasty. Where your daughter at? Where your daughter? Bring your daughter out. It's time to meet your daughter. And then you get some Chinese, right? You get some Chinese and you force them to make you cartoons. And if they don't want to make you cartoons, you throw away some of your kids to the Chinese or the Japanese, and they will give you a cartoon then. They'll have to. They will figure out a way to torture people, right? Pay them the bare minimum, or barely nothing, to make cartoons all fucking day, and it better happen quick. It better happen right fucking now, because you sent them sex slaves. It's that simple. That's how business works in America. It's really, really simple. Most kids, right? Unless they're racist, or, I don't know, they don't enjoy cartoons, which is very strange behavior, in my opinion. Why would you not like a drawing or a painting? And it even moves on top of it? And they do shit that normal people can't do? Have you ever drawn a picture before in your life? I would really, really like to see that, actually, right? Some people is so hilarious if they're anti-cartoons or racist against art. That is very interesting behavior. Which, I know what it's like sometimes, right? I'd be watching a cartoon sometimes and I'd be like, oh shit, this shit ain't real. This is stupid. This shit ain't real. Right? These aren't real people. But in reality, no, it's very good stuff. Especially if you haven't seen Goku Balls, you should actually, that's the best, one of the best characters or heroes of all time, right? So yeah, that's very weird behavior. But anyways, yeah, that's the moral of the story. You just make anything you want in America, and then you use guns to kill whoever you want, right? It's that simple. And then you could get rid of anyone that you want as long as you got guns. So, what are we talking about, right? It's because we were saying, right? Anything you can do, a monkey can also do it. So, we were talking about, actually, I had a replay, right? Or I have a replay, where we're smoking the shit out of these fucking retards in League of Legends, right? And fake League, fake Legos, fake Legends, which funny enough, Twitch TV has already been in the shitter. They have been in trouble so many fucking times already, or America has gotten in trouble so many times over their video game companies or hackers being stupid fucking losers and scammers. They torture gamers, and they make fake shit, and then even in tournaments, they'll torture people, sometimes even from other countries, right? And so now they had to disappear from the face of the fucking earth because America's a fucking disgrace and they don't know how to do anything correctly, right? Which again, remember, we showed you guys Dragon Ball Super card game, which we were having so much fun playing that game, against the computer. Against the fucking computer. That game is very enjoyable, or very fun. You don't gotta play against real people, right? That is a necessary feature to have in most games, or in all games in my opinion. If there's a versus mode, you should be able to play or practice against the computer. And it's very fun or enjoyable, in my experience, in Dragon Ball Super. We're having so much fun playing the new Shenron deck, and even playing different decks, actually, which is really cool, because we gotta figure out how to play the other decks and what combos they got and all this stuff, right? But anyways, yeah, anything you can do. What this is, right? We're not saying that you're a piece of shit. We're saying that you're capable of anything. That is the message. You can do amazing, great things. You're not a little loser that has to be killed by a pedophile. You can be great too. But you have to study, maybe. Or maybe you have to pay attention, right? Maybe you have to watch a video, or watch multiple videos. And then you have to read, maybe. Maybe you have to learn how to read. Maybe you're fucking illiterate, or you're dyslexic. Which, if you're dyslexic, you could still probably read, right? And if you can't read, watch a fucking video then. Watch a video and have someone explain that shit to you. So that's the moral of the story, again, right? Because These stupid fucking morons, they want to say the world champion or national American representative Olympic fucking bullshit. You're not a master of gravity, homie. Again, that's my organization, which I've created, right? The legendary hero, the live action gaming, Velocity Inferno, the Masters of Gravity, right? That Hyper Raid. And so what's happening is they have these dumbass people. They want to say, "Oh, we got BMW and Totino's and Red Bulls." Yeah, is that who your sponsor is? They said it's okay to put their name and do commercials for them. Okay, and so we watch the videos, and the shit is trash. Their shit is trash. They don't study. They don't work. They don't do nothing. They're not good. Which, funny enough, I should probably find some better examples of Punk playing the game. Because we were saying, oh, if you want to see some good Street Fighter 6, check out Punk. Which, funny enough, the newest video, very suspicious, is from 11 days ago, right? Which Punk usually posts videos every day. I mean, he did just recently win the World Championship, so maybe they're taking it easy and enjoying their life, living it up, celebrating. Which sometimes is the funny thing about what happens when people win it big, right? Sometimes everything becomes flipped or reversed, right? Sometimes they lose motivation to play or to do well or do good. But I know for a fact, because I've been watching Punk for the longest time, that he and others, right, in the video games perform very well. They do really good. But a lot of the shit that they want to say is the top sponsor bullshit or whatever is fucking garbage, right? They're just jokes. That shit is a fucking joke. Like, really? You're gonna say BMW is giving them money or wants to put their shit on there? It's a fucking disgrace, right? Or fucking Red Bull or whatever, or Razer. They don't know anything. They don't know shit about anything, literally. That shit is fucking pathetic. They obviously just throw money at anything, or their cousin, or their brother's nephew, or their daddy got them their job, or their sponsorship, right? It doesn't matter if you work or if you're talented in America. Again, the only shit that matters is if your daddy knows the dude at the TV network or at the radio station, or if you have guns, or if you sell drugs. That's the only shit that matters in America. Or if you're willing to trade sexual favors, or sexual slaves, undocumented prostitutes, to other people for business, for connections. So, anyways, right? We're talking about, hey look, I guess we could bring up the replay again, or even better, we got a different replay today that we can check out, which, funny enough, OBS, right? They breaking OBS, and they're saying that you can't look at League of Legends on OBS, the replays, because, I don't know why. They want you to play it live, maybe? They want you to be playing the game live, so they could humiliate you in real time, instead of you, I don't know, playing the game regularly. I have no fucking idea. They're just stupid. And again, they're just scammers and pedophiles. You go on Twitch TV, or you go on any regular game service, and they're just fucking retards. That's reality. They're just dumb pieces of shit. Anything on Twitch TV related to League of Legends is all fucking pedophiles and scammers, basically. And drug dealers. Where's this shit? Here we go. Oh, look! League of Legends, the stupidest game in the world. How crazy. So, yeah, there's League of Legends, right? And we just played another game recently, so let's go to match history. We won the game, right? We were playing jungle this time. So, we could check our other replay. We could check our other replay before this, right? Or after this. We could check our other replay after this, the one that we already reviewed, because there's actually some things that we have to talk about in there as well. Or maybe not. We could just talk about it during this replay. But basically, the previous replay, I was not playing jungle, right? And look at our score, by the way, on that defeat. It's 3-1-5. I only got knocked out, or I got scored on one fucking time. I only got scored on one fucking time. I went 3-1-5, and some people might say, yeah, cause you're playing like a pussy, blah blah blah. No, you're a fucking loser, bitch. I'm not no fucking pussy. I'm a winner. And before you try to say any stupid bullshit, they're inviting me to tournaments when I was in school for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is a way more complicated game than this garbage. This game, a little baby can play this game, honestly. You could teach a little kid to be very competitive very quickly in this game. There's not any difficult mechanics or very precise little bullshits that you have to do. This game is very fucking simple, and mostly, I think a disabled person could probably do well or perform competitively in this game. A disabled person, somebody who's mentally disabled. I'm not fucking joking you. That's how simple this game is. It is very, very simple. So anyways, guys, download the replay, which, it's pretty quick. That's one thing we will give them. It's pretty quick to download a replay, but in reality, computers have advanced by crazy, crazy fucking numbers, right? We're in 2026, basically. So, in reality, to say that the game downloads so quick, or the match downloads the replay so quick, it's nothing special. It's nothing special, right? So we're playing Trundle, this blue guy, right? And we're in the jungle this time. So the previous match we were not playing jungle, right? Because some people want to say, you're just playing jungle, that's the most easiest shit ever. You don't even got to do nothing as a jungler, you just run around, and you don't worry about nothing. Dude, all the lanes is basically the same shit, honestly. Every lane is basically the same fucking shit, right? And so some people want to say, oh no, Nunu's already in your jungle, blah blah blah. I'm right here, bitch. And guess what? I'm actually gonna go to his jungle instead. Because one of the things about Nunu is that he has Consume, which if you can get 10% more consumes more quickly with a blue buff, right? Because it gives you 10%, I think, cooldown reduction. That's probably the best idea as Nunu. Or if you're gonna get the red buff, you could also get the red buff first, right? Because Consume does like 500 damage, basically, level 1, to a jungle monster, right? So on top of the Smite, Smite does 600, and then the Consume, right, does 400. You see that? It does 400. So I start on his side of the jungle. I check if he's over here. He's not. And so I start taking his blue buff, right? And then this guy's so greedy, he's not spending his... he already smited? Okay, he's very slow, I guess. Yeah, but you see how much faster he finished his red buff? Because he has Consume. He has Consume. So that's one of the things that's good about Nunu, right? Is that he can use the Consume spell to eat things. However, this moron has a Phase Rush build. He has Phase Rush with Precision as a secondary mastery page. So he doesn't have increased healing or increased damage. Even worse, he has Triumph instead of Cut Down or Coup de Grace, right? So Coup de Grace does more damage when they're lower health, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what Coup de Grace does. And then Cut Down does more damage to characters that are above 60% health, right? Which I think that's what they are. Let me see, what do I got? Yeah, see, I have Cut Down. It does 10% more damage to characters with 60% health. So he doesn't have the extra damage, and this moron wants to pretend, first of all, that he was gonna battle me in the later stages of the game, right? So I took all of his shit, or most of his shit, from his jungle, and then I just saw he was successful in his gank bot lane, and so now I know that I should go to my blue buff on my side instead of doing my red buff. Because if I find him over here, I'll just slap the shit out of him. Because again, he doesn't have a damage build. You have to play your character, you have to play the game, right, with your build correctly. This guy has a move speed build, not a damage build, right? On a character like Nunu, which Nunu has to stand still for his ultimate. So his move speed's not doing shit ever, basically. Move speed doesn't do shit on Nunu. Phase Rush is fucking garbage on Nunu. So that's the first part where this fucking loser is fucking up. He's a dumb piece of shit, their jungler, right? He has no fucking idea what he's doing. He's barely picked a character, basically. Just like how we were talking about Kha'Zix, right? Kha'Zix is also a popular jungler, but he's an assassin. He's not a jungler. Yeah, see, and then Nunu gets punished because he's a fucking moron, because that's what he deserves. He got fucking owned, which some people might say, oh no, he suicided right there, or he's letting them get a point. Whatever it was, he's a fucking moron, okay? Because the way that he plays the rest of this fucking game is a disgrace. So we go up here to help Set, because he's getting ganged up on by Nunu, and we score because Gwen is overextended, right? She's way too far up into our side of the map, and we punish her for it. So again, the build that we got, look what I got instead, right? Instead of Phase Rush for move speed, I have stacking attack speed with lethal tempo. Again, Trundle gets move speed and attack speed. He gets move speed and attack speed. He gets both with Frozen Domain. You see this? So right now we're currently at 30% extra move speed and 50% extra attack speed and the 25% increased healing. But whenever we're in that circle, right, of ice, look, see, Trundle freezes an area for 8 seconds. So this circle, this blue circle, which is not as noticeable or obvious because it is the winter expansion, basically, right now. It is snow time, or Christmas time right now, so the map is frozen. But whenever we're in that circle, we get all those bonuses, right? While it's still active. Now we're up to 60% attack speed. So if I get stacking attack speed whenever I hit a champion with lethal tempo, I'm doing more fucking damage than this fucking idiot over here, who's pretending he has a damage or healing build. Which in reality, Nunu should probably have Grasp of the Undying and Revitalize, because his ultimate gives him a shield. Consume heals him, so Revitalize would trigger on both his ultimate and his fucking Consume. And then right there, look, Trundle, one of the best characters, we're able to slow him or stop him, cut him off from the rest of the map with the Pillar. Right? This Pillar of Ice, which I was going to say Pillar of Ice, and now Nunu's trying to go to our jungle, but I'm out-rotating him. I already took the shit from his side of the map over here. I set up a ward, and now I'm slapping the shit out of Gwen, and dumb fucking Set doesn't help, because he's a loser. He's a stupid, he was fucking jerking off or some shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. I tell him I'm coming, and look where he is. He's fucking jacking off, doing nothing. Fucking retard. Look at him. He's not doing anything. You see that? She's in the middle of the lane. She's not overextended even, right? But I'm playing a good character, so I'm just gonna slap the shit out of her right now. See, and she's forced to use her flash, which is a 5-minute cooldown. And then if Set helped, she would have fucking exploded. If Set helped, she would have fucking exploded. And again, Nunu going to our side of the map, wasting all of that fucking time right there. He got nothing. Yeah, and then they want to play that they want to pretend that they scored right there. Which, Ahri wasted her fucking teleport. But she is grouped up for the objective, so that's alright. But in reality, that was the worst fucking teleport in the world. If you teleport to the tower, you get reduced cooldown on the teleport. You get a better return on the cooldown. You get it back sooner. So again, when we're playing against, see look, so we cut him off right there, right? We're actually able to reach over the wall with our crunch, or our chomp. We're actually able to reach over the wall on the pillar because chomp gives increased range, and then they're forced to run away here. Because I'm better than them, it's that simple. And then Set has his fucking ultimate, and he lets Nunu get away again. Because he's a fucking loser. Set's a fucking loser. Our teammate is a dumb piece of shit, basically. And he had his ultimate. See, he has Showstopper. He has Showstopper. Set just ruining the fucking game and then suiciding. Look at that. You see that? Again, our team is fucking trash and America's a waste of fucking time. Wasting my fucking time in this dumb fucking game. They want to say that this game has a ranking system that matches you up with players around your skill level. This fucking loser is nowhere near my skill level. He's a waste of my fucking life is the only shit that this piece of garbage is. Stupid fucking retard. And then we force them to walk the long way around away from the rest of the lane. So they either have to run away to nowhere or they have to walk all the way the fuck around in a circle around the pillar to get back to the minions, to the experience and the gold. And now we're stealing everything from Nunu. So Nunu way fucking behind here. And instead of going to my blue buff, because he could rotate to my blue buff right now, but he's too dumb to do that. We punish Gwen again, we slap the shit out of her, and look what Set's doing. He still has his ultimate like a fucking retard. Set just, again, wasting my fucking time because he's a dumb piece of shit American. He's an American fucking loser. Or he's from fucking Australia playing on the wrong fucking server. Whatever it is, fucking Chinese. I don't know what the fuck this guy is. He's a fucking scammer, is what he is. He's a dumb little fucking idiot. In reality, he's probably the KKK. Most crimes in America is just the government or stupid fucking pedophiles. This guy's a fucking pedophile. He's a dumb fucking piece of shit pretending that someone else is fucking breaking the law. Or some other country's actually responsible for anything that goes wrong. So again, yeah, against that game with Kha'Zix, I wasn't playing jungle, right? And so, instead of going to my lane, because we were playing against the character who was really good at pushing the lane, we were playing a assassin, basically, Quinn, a ranged assassin, who has a dash that knocks up and slows, right? So it basically has a mini stun when we dash at the other character. We jump on a bird, or a bird carries us across the map, and then it'll run us into the other character or player, right? And it'll knock them up, which is basically a stun, and then it slows them afterwards, and it applies a assassin's mark or a hunter's mark basically on them, which puts a target on them, and we could pop the target and it does extra damage with a ranged attack because she has a crossbow, right? And so I knew that I could go into lane versus the character that is really good at pushing the lane, right? See right there, she's pushing the lane and she's getting an advantage with these little minions, right? This cannon minion, and then these wizards, and then these knights, or the tank minions, right? And see, look again, right here, I just pop his snowball, he can't touch me, and now he's a fucking moron, and he's trying to pretend like he's gonna chase me. And fucking Nautilus suicides right here. And even worse, Tahm Kench is cheating. Because look at the items. So Nautilus has fucking boots, level 2 boots. And Tahm Kench doesn't have any move speed. I slow them. And then look at this. They want to pretend that they catch him. Nautilus has way more fucking move speed than Tahm Kench does. So they cheated right there. And then this fucking loser is just upset because I just got the dragon. I soloed the main objective, but I'm fucking tanky as fuck because I countered their build perfectly. I have magic resist and move speed. Nunu doesn't have any move speed, and he's a fucking loser, and he got Liandry's Torment because he's the stupidest piece of shit in the world. He thinks he's applying Torment multiple times with damage over time. Torment is the best on a character like Teemo or Brand, who can apply a damage over time, so it'll refresh the Torment stacks, and Torment will keep reapplying itself over and over again. And then it'll also give him a Suffering stack with every Torment stack. So Suffering gives, for each second in combat, deal 2% bonus damage up to 6%. So basically a character like Teemo or Brand can instantly get max Suffering on the enemy player, which again, this fucking Nunu's a dumb fucking loser, and he has a move speed build with no fucking move speed items. You can see his score reflects his knowledge and his fucking build and his gameplay, because he's a stupid piece of shit. And now look at this. Look at this. He's fucking level 8, and he wants to pretend like he's keeping up with me here. I counter his build. I have full fucking magic resist, basically. Yeah, see? He wanted to try to pretend like he was gonna battle me. Stupid fucking idiot. And again, he's trying to pretend like he's gonna survive here. Trying to fucking pretend like he's gonna outplay me or some bullshit. And he pretends to get the fucking buff. He pretends to get the fucking buff, but he's a stupid fucking piece of shit pretending to have more move speed than me when I have full boots and he doesn't. He doesn't have max boots yet. And then his phase rush should already be over. Phase rush takes fucking forever to get another rotation of phase rush once you use the first rotation. This guy's not playing his character or his build. Just like the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is an assassin, and we punished Kha'Zix against the pusher, right? Just like we said, we were mid lane that game, but instead of going to the lane immediately, what we did is we went looking for Kha'Zix, or we wanted to bully double team the other players, because we have a damage dealer. So we want to get an advantage 2 versus 1. If Malzahar wants to go try to push our tower, he doesn't have attack speed, he's not an attack damage character, and he didn't have Demolish. If you're gonna play a character like Malzahar, you probably want to get Demolish. It's free damage. If you're good at the game, Demolish does a lot of fucking damage. And on top of it, with Malefic Visions, his damage over time buff, or his damage over time spell, Malefic Visions, with the Rylai's Crystal Scepter, is the most fucking disgusting combo in the fucking universe. So Demolish with the Rylai's Crystal Scepter is fucking crazy. It's a good fucking build. It's a good fucking build. But that loser doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything, because the only shit that you gotta do in America is you gotta have a daddy whose uncle works at Nintendo. That's the only shit you gotta do. Or the only shit you gotta do in America is buy a gun and then be a fucking pile of garbage. That's the only shit you do in America, is you have a gun and you're a dumb fucking piece of shit and you steal from other people and you ruin the fucking environment by being a waste of fucking time pretending that you're better than other people when you're a fucking disgrace and a worthless fucking pile of shit. Because again, Kha'Zix is an assassin, and he was trying to pretend like he's a jungler who can farm. He's not a farmer, he's an assassin. And so I knew that immediately. If Kha'Zix is going to his fucking jungle, or if he wants to 1v1 me, I will instantly whoop the shit out of Kha'Zix, because I'm a mid laner and not a jungler. The jungler is forced to buy a jungle item. If they want to go in the jungle, they are forced to buy a jungle item. And so I'm already up 1 full item against the jungler, and I will instantly slap the shit out of them. And that's how we won the fucking game the previous video. We know that Kha'Zix is gonna try to go in the jungle, and then he's gonna fucking die, because the jungle monster is gonna slap the shit out of him. And we showed up, and we instantly made them run away. Because again, you have to play your character, you have to pay attention. You have to play your character, or you have to play the game correctly. You have to play your role correctly. If your character's a tank, maybe you want to be a tank. If your character's an assassin, you gotta be the assassin. Right? You have to become the ball. You have to become the Bible. You have to become the book inside of the book. You have to become Magneto. Like we said, we became Lucy in the game of Battlerite. We became fucking Lucy in the game of Battlerite, and instead of spamming fucking skills, we actually used our fucking brain and knowledge to outplay the other team 2 versus 1. If you guys haven't seen that video, I outplayed the shit out of the 2 best characters in the fucking game with a piece of garbage fucking character, Lucy, a healer. We beat the 2 best melee damage dealers in the fucking Battlerite with a healer. We beat the shit out of them. The 2 best fucking characters. I'm not joking. And the problem is that Rook is fucking triple S tier or God tier in Battlerite. He's the only character capable of instantly taking out a character within like 5 or 10 seconds. He's the only fucking character that will knock out a character in like 5 or 10 seconds. Within 1 fucking combo or 2 combos. He will instantly win the game. And we beat him with one of the worst fucking healers in the game. Because I know I can't be spamming skills and I have to use my skills fucking correctly and play the game. So we used the Bible to slap the shit out of these fucking losers is what happens. If you study and you are smart, then you will be rewarded in a good world. But what does America do? They only reward pedophiles and dumb fucking losers that steal. We're in the garage with the Lamborghini! Knowledge, I am the fucking genie because I have Jesus with me. I have the Bible and fucking Jesus. And what did the Bible say? The Bible said that Nunu has a phase rush build with a Liandry's Torment. Because Nunu only copies other fucking losers on the internet. Stupid fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, look at this. Again, he's trying to pretend like he's battling me. I have a fucking wit's end. With fucking lethal tempo. Fuck off, moron. Stupid piece of shit. I stole all of his shit from his jungle. He died 5 fucking times. And he wants to pretend he's the same fucking level as me. This stupid fucking piece of garbage. And then right there, they pretended like I was running at them instead of slapping the shit out of them because they're fucking garbage. I cut off Ahri and she literally could not go anywhere because the Pillar of Ice is in between the fucking broken tower and the Nexus. She literally could not run anywhere. And so they were pretending that I ran into the other team instead of instantly killing fucking Ahri because America only has fucking ghetto pedophiles. So there you go again. Just like we said, and same thing, our fucking jungler, that previous match where we were playing Quinn, and we were helping everyone, right, and playing our assassin character as an assassin, the jungler that we had fucking invulnerability, right? They were playing a character who has a skill that gives them invulnerability, and they also have a stun, right? So probably you want to use that on the other team to own the shit out of them, right? And instead he went in the fucking jungle. He didn't help us. He didn't take advantage of the other jungler not having any spells, because we wasted the jungler's flash immediately. We forced them to use it to run away from us. And instead of helping us, they're just jacking off, pretending that they're playing MapleStory. Again, America only advertises garbage and pedophiles. And sucking Obliega's dick for iPhone 6. That's the only shit America advertises. Is sucking Obliega's dick for iPhone 6. Nipple. I said nipper, right? With a B. Yeah, that's the only shit, right? And that's actually a song. So if you're angry that I'm singing a song, well, who gave me that song? Who let me listen to that song in the first place? You did, stupid fucking piece of shit. If you want to be upset about that, go get rid of that song then, moron. You want to say I'm not allowed to sing the song that you gave me? Shut the fuck up, loser. That's what your fucking problem is. I have no problem against any race of people. I'm not racist. I only have problems when you're a fucking scammer or you're breaking the law and you're a stupid piece of shit. wasting my fucking time, deleting all of my fucking accounts because you're a fucking broke-ass loser and a dumb fucking pedophile. Worthless fucking ghetto country. Again, the only shit that America encourages, go get yourself a factory and then kill anybody that you want. Get rid of anybody that you don't like because you have a gun in a factory and you can give the police unlimited Twinkies. You can give the police infinity fucking Twinkies from your Twinkie factory. And then you can just kill anybody. That's the only behavior that America encourages. If you don't like anyone because they're Indian, if they're black, if they're white, if they're Chinese, you can just kill them if you have a gun in a Twinkie factory in America. It's that simple. That's the behavior that Twitch TV and League of Legends encourages. Again, the Quinn players playing jungle with a character that I didn't see on the TV, and I watch the TV all the time. Everybody report them. Everybody report the Quinn player, because I got a Twinkie factory. We're going to have Twinkies after this, guys. So delete that guy's account, and we're going to kill Quinn, get them the fuck out of America. I'm going to give the police them Twinkies. Suck a Bjugga's dick for iPhone 6. A Bjugga. Suck a Bjugga's dick for iPhone 6, stupid fucking pedophile. Worthless piece of shit fucking loser that you are. So again, when we're talking about these other gamers, right, who are sponsored gamers or whatever, we said like Mango and Tyler One. Again, Tyler One, if they're getting all this sponsor money or if they're getting all these subscribers and viewers, fucking pathetic, bitch. The only shit that they bought was steroids or a gym membership, and then they bought themselves a free fucking house off of stupid fucking losers and pedophiles' money. That's the only shit you guys are paying for. You're not paying for any premium content. All their fucking shit is trash. They do steroids? Oh, wow. Wow, you got nipples? Is he in the WWE? Is he doing kung fu flips? Is that why he has muscles? He doesn't do kung fu flips. So is he that guy? You want to see the real funny muscle computer meme? No, muscle computer meme. There's a good meme where tech support muscle meme. Or hacker muscle meme. Where is it? No, there's a funny ass meme where there's a hacker muscle meme. Muscle hacker meme. Where's the muscle hacker meme? There's a funny ass fucking meme where there's a dude with no shirt on and he's hacking a computer for someone and he's talking to them on the phone, and I guess they don't want to show it because America is a broke little piece of shit, right? But basically, there's a dude on the computer, right? And he's hacking the computer with his shirt off, right? He's hacking the computer and then he's talking to someone on the phone, which you could say, oh, that's what Tyler One is doing. The picture on the screen's not funny, bitch. You're a fucking pedophile. You're not telling no funny story. The only funny story you got is that your movie's a piece of shit and your country's a piece of shit. You're not even making a movie, you stupid fucking idiot. Because again, the meme is, there's some guy hacking the computer for someone and he has his shirt off and he's super muscular, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing on the computer? And they're talking to someone, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I got you the credentials, or I got you unrestricted access, or blah 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 bullshit. And that's fucking hilarious, but it's a movie. That shit is a movie. Tyler One's not a movie. He's a fucking pretends to be a gamer. He pretends to be a... That's not funny. That's not funny. Pretending to be a gamer? He's not even pretending to play a game or showing us cool video games. Again, anybody could be good at these games, but instead they're just... This is fucking trash, is what they show us. It's not the same thing. You're not obviously a movie or a TV show. That's not what you are. Fucking pathetic disgrace, right? And so again, right? They have all the time or all the money in the world that they want to pretend, right? And you should be on Twitch TV too. right? So you can encourage sucking a Bliaga's dick for iPhone 6 and killing whoever the fuck you want. You could literally just destroy America and kill anyone that you fucking want to. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Quinn is playing jungler, and I don't like that. I don't like that, so everyone report them after the game so they can ban their account. Get them out of here. That's what America does, because they're fucking losers. That's the only shit that League of Legends does. That's the only behavior that they encourage. You just use a gun, and you could kill whoever you want. And hide in a private network or in a gang. They want to say gang. You're not gang. You're not a gangster. You're a fucking loser, dude. You're a fag bitch. You're a fag bot. You're a fag bot. You're a fag bot. You're literally a fag bitch. You're not no fucking gangster. You're not Bonchan. You want to see a fucking gangster? You stupid piece of shit. Bonchan looks like a fucking gangster, and he performs like a fucking gangster, bitch. Nah, cause he got the lethality, and he will fucking slap the shit out of you in real life. He's world champion, you fucking retard. He looks like a mafioso, stupid fucking bitch. You ain't fucking with Jesus, or the best of the best. Fucking dumb piece of shit. Where is this guy? Bonchan Street Fighter. No, Bonchan looks like... Yeah, see, this dude, he looks like he's a fucking gangster, this guy. I could imagine... if he was in a movie or some shit, right? I'd be like, okay, he's the Yakuza or something, right? And guess what? Even better, he's actually world fucking champion, you stupid fucking bitch. And it's obvious that he did win, because he's better than you. But when you see a stupid fucking loser like Mango or fucking Tyler, you're not no gamer or a fucking gangster. You're a fucking pussy bitch. You're fucking... Yeah, look at him. Look at him right there. That I would believe that he's in the fucking Yakuza or he's a fucking mafioso. He's a real fucking G. You want to say you're fucking professional? Professional? You're fucking... You guys are dumb pieces of shit pretending. It's the only shit that you're fucking doing. Yeah, so when you're showing me Mango or fucking Tyler1 playing other games, shut the fuck up, moron. You don't even... Tyler doesn't even play one game. He plays 0 fucking games. Stupid fucking worthless ghetto network you got. Dumb pieces of shit. You're not funny. Right? We were watching Tyler1's best clips yesterday. There's an entire fucking team fight that happens. He says nothing, and then you know what he says? Oh, these people don't work. This game balance? You didn't explain nothing, and then you just start complaining? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Stupid fucking idiots. Yeah, because again... There's random people or other people that is doing better or really well. So now I'm gonna find some punk clips so we could see some real Street Fighter 6, and so you guys could calm down, because I bet you so many of you fucking morons would be like, no, Punk's not that good. We just saw that Street Fighter 6 video of him playing Sagat that you just showed us, and it's obvious that you're just tripping out and retarded. No, I'm gonna show you right now, dumb piece of shit. I've been watching him for years. Or I seen him for at least a year or some shit like that, right? I haven't watched him in a long time. Because, remember what I told you guys, what happened with Street Fighter 5 and Capcom League, or Capcom Pro Fighter Circuit. They were showing all these dumbass fucking Akumas doing shit that was impossible. They were cheating, basically, or they're fucking horrible at the game. And I was like, I can't watch this shit no more. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna find some Punk clips, and then we're gonna check it out. Okay. We found Punk the God clips. There's a video with all kinds of clips. I just started watching, and fucking hilarious, right? So this dude, he's watching a tournament. He's watching a tournament, right? And he's calling the game right here, right? He's watching the game, and he knows how to play the game, right? Because again, he's made it to world finals or grand finals for world championships of this game, and he is world champion, right? He is world champion. And so,
He a real pro streamer.
look at this.
Got the little bit set up to talk for us.
This is hilarious.
Yo, no good citizen. Yo, why is everyone losing round one that we expect to win? Oosh, 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 oosh.
Right here, I'm like, okay, what is this? He's just going oosh, oosh. But look, he says grab, right? Because he's on a different wavelength, or his game knowledge is beyond our comprehension, right? And he thinks that the best idea here is to try to grab, which is funny because the other player has a super. But anyways, the other player has fully stocked up super, but he expects a grab, right? And look, so the grab would have been a better decision in this situation, because instead he gets hit by a jab, right? And see, now he goes for the grab.
Oh, that's death. Can he finish it? No good citizen, pop off. Talk your shit in the chat, no good citizen.
And then he tells them, he's like, yo, talk some shit, boy. Tell everyone what's good. That's fucking hilarious. That is so funny.
Oh, that shit cancels for fire. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Okay, and then that, he was just sharing some game knowledge, and then right there, you see that? That's fucking crazy. Look right here. He hit him. You might say he was fishing, but he knows exactly what the fuck he's doing, right? So he got him where he missed the move, and then he knows the shit is over, right? So he starts going crazy. He starts popping off. Look right there, boom, right? He caught the other guy missing. Some people might say he was fishing, but I think that was a whiff punish. Yeah, see? Because in situations like that, I'd be doing the same shit. Except I would probably go for a sweep a lot of the times, right? Which, I used to play Street Fighter 4. So if you hit a sweep in Street Fighter 4, it was a hard knockdown, right? And especially with the character that I was playing, Ryu. Ryu can't get much off of a low punish, right? Because the Hurricane Kick, they have to be standing for the Hurricane Kick to combo. So if we did a Hurricane Kick from max range, or as a whiff punish, it wouldn't reach. And then fireballs, a lot of the time from max range, again, wouldn't reach. Or we would have to spend 2 meters to, again, just get a sweep. So in reality, just getting a sweep in the hard knockdown, what hard knockdown means is that they will always stand back up in the same amount of time after we knock them down. So it sets us up for like, if we want to jump in on them, we could try to jump and mix them up, which, I don't know, from max range, it would probably not be much. So again, there's really not much like a character like Ryu could do from a long range punish like that. But a character like Sagat will probably get a lot more, right? And we have the video where we're playing Sagat, but anyways, yeah. This is very believable that he got a whiff punish, which some people might say, oh no, he was trying to blah blah blah, hit him and he's missing right there. Yeah, see? But in reality, he's also buffering, right? So that's a very safe move right here. If Birdie tries to hit him when he misses that move, he won't hit him. However, if Birdie sticks out a move and he hits the tail end of the move, he's buffering. This is called a buffer. So for people that doesn't know what a buffer is that he's inputting a combo already after he sticks out his hand like that. So he sticks out his hand like that and he's already doing the fucking combo. He's prepared for the combo to come out. He already put in the motion for the combo to come out. It's called a buffer. That's what's called a buffer in a fighting game. So he pushes the button, and if the other player runs into it, or they were trying to do a move, right, Punk's combo would instantly come out, right? So this is a very safe move, because Birdie probably won't be able to get a full combo off of this, right? But Punk will be able to do a lot. And so see there? He actually whiff punished him. That looks like it might have been a whiff punish, so Birdie actually punished him for missing. Then he resets, and then instantly, see? Right there. I think that was a whiff punish again. I would be doing that, except I would probably do a sweep, because again, I played Street Fighter 4, right? and Street Fighter 4 Sweep was very popular with Punish. Especially for the character that I was playing. Again, Ryu doesn't get much. Maybe I could do like a low forward into super, but I would have to have 4 sticks of butter. I would have to have a full super meter, right? Which is fucking crazy. And like same thing, like if you guys watch, if you've seen Daigo, one of the most famous or popular Japanese players, there's a hilarious or super famous clip I remember actually. I remember I was in California when I was watching the video. It was brand new when it happened, and I think it was against Arturo Sanchez, Sabin, right? So NYC Furby, which is part of Team Spooky, and all the popular or famous players from New York, right? So Arturo Sabin, one of the best Dhalsims in America, right? That we get to see all the time, basically, in the media or in the video games. And I think it was against Arturo, and maybe not. Maybe it wasn't him. But someone did a full range. So anyone that doesn't know, Dhalsim is, look, I guess we could show you. SF4 Daigo. What was it? Super Dhalsim? Daigo playing Dhalsim? No. Where is it? Is it versus... No, that's not it. Audio Sun? Maybe he does it in this video as well. Yeah, I remember. They were on the construction site. They were on the constructions... Oh, was it Filipino Champ? No, that's not it. That's not it. SF4, let's see. Ryu Super Dhalsim. Maybe if we type in this. Maybe I have to type in Daigo versus Arturo. Yeah, versus TS Sabin. See, Team Spooky and Momoch Ken. Dhalsim rival match. Who is this? Kaio Police? Who is that? I don't know. That's probably not Kaio Police. Guy versus Sagat. Daigo highlights. Evil Ryu Okay, I'm gonna look for this video. Yep, I told you guys. It was on the construction site. Daigo versus Sabin. I'm pretty sure this is the video. And it was a money match as well. I remember it was a big deal because it was not at a tournament, or if it was at a tournament, it was a side bet. It was a side match, right? So they said, I want to play this guy, and we're going to bet money on it. And they put $500 on it. They put $500 on the match versus each other. And they said the winner would get to keep the $500, right? Is it Evo? It was not at Evo. Was it? That's interesting. It might be the AI changing the... Oh, maybe it was at Evo. Maybe it was summertime? Maybe it was Evo, actually. Yeah, but I remember it was a money match. I remember that much. Okay. I'm pretty sure it might have been in summertime. Or maybe spring break? I don't know. For sure, I remember watching this shit when it happened. Maybe I wasn't in California. Maybe I was watching something else in California. Anyways. Let me find which part it's in, because there's multiple parts, right? Okay, first of all, check this out. There's a really good example of what this matchup is like, right? So if you guys have never seen Street Fighter, this is a very good example, which, check out how many people there is right here, right?
Alright, here we go.
I think they got a suite, right? So they got one of the cool rooms at one of the hotels. Or, I don't know, they're in some kind of lobby somewhere, or some kind of event hall, some gathering area, right? And, yeah, so there's a bunch of people. They got all kinds of people. This is what they would like to call the salty suite, right? which was a special event. And then I think in the orange right there, was that Arturo? NYC Furby, hehe. He got max CPN. Nah, he don't take the airplane. He ride the bus. He the Greyhound Warrior. Yeah, I think in the orange shirt, that's, yeah, NYC Furby. So Arturo Sabin Sanchez. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody here, right? Because I love Arturo. Arturo's super cool. I'm just saying this is a really good example of a whiff punish or something that Ryu can do, right? But you have to have super to be able to do it. But yeah, this is a real good example of the match of Street Fighter. This is a game or a story as old as time, basically, right? So, in Street Fighter 2, right, this shit used to happen all the time in Street Fighter 2. It's basically the same thing, except it's a little bit different in Street Fighter 4. But anyways, check it out. So Ryu, or Daigo, really famous for Ryu, and Arturo, again, Arturo plays a couple different characters. He likes playing Rose, he likes playing Dhalsim, but he's playing Dhalsim this game, right? Or this match, because Dhalsim does pretty well. I think Dhalsim and Rose actually both do pretty well against Ryu, because Rose can actually reflect fireballs or absorb them, and she gets crazy supers really fast when she absorbs the fireballs. Okay, here we go. Look. So Dhalsim is the guy on the left. He's like the yoga, stretchy, brown guy, and then Ryu in the karate outfit, right? On the right, with the red gloves on, with the big muscles. Yeah, so look. So Sabin starting with the light kick, and then the boom right there, that move. So that move goes under fireballs. So every time Ryu throws a fireball, because Ryu wants to throw fireballs a lot of times, is one of his best tools, especially from long range, Dhalsim can go underneath the fireballs with the stretchy arms, right? So he has stretchy arms, and that's his heavy punch. So it's one of his most damaging normal moves that he can do. Reaches across the entire screen and goes underneath fireballs. Look, and right there, boom, he throws a fireball, instantly, boom. They traded, so it's kind of even, but in reality, a lot of the times if you time it correctly as Dhalsim, right? So if you either react or you time it correctly, you can actually go underneath the fireball and you don't take any damage. But they got lucky there and it traded. Yeah, see, he also has a slide. Dhalsim has a slide that goes underneath fireballs as well. Helps him move forwards a lot more quickly, because Dhalsim's move speed is actually garbage. So he has multiple variations of slides if he holds forward and down at the same time, so diagonally down forwards, and he does one of the kicks. He could do a light kick for a short slide, the medium kick for a medium slide, and then the heavy kick, which is actually a sweep and does a heavy knockdown. The slide might do a heavy knockdown. I know there's two variations of sweeps that Dhalsim has. So he could also do a heavy slide, which goes the furthest. Yeah, see, and he also has Yoga Tower, which he can avoid low attacks and fireballs and grabs with the Yoga Tower. And he jumps over, or he positions himself over the fireball. See, he slides underneath there. Daigo misses the combo. That's crazy. That's an easy combo in my opinion. Very easy combo. And funny enough, I was talking about how Dhalsim has such a good matchup and Daigo's winning. But the thing is, Daigo came all the way from fucking Japan to make some money. Daigo came all the way from Japan to make some money. So that's why he's doing so well, because he's one of the best. Or maybe for the love of the game. Maybe he loves the game, he doesn't have to make money, right? But in reality, Daigo, one of the best players. Yeah, see right there, that was a frame trap. He tried to trick him to push some buttons. That was a nice instant overhead. Real good presence of mind from Dhalsim. Able to pause right there, or stop and block the EX fireball. Didn't run into it. Yeah, see, sliding under all the fireballs. You gotta be really good to space those slides correctly. And then now he's setting up the Ultra. Oh, and that's a crazy trick that the advanced trick that Ryu players and Ken players or Tatsu players can do, where you can just fly out of the corner or out of any situation that you don't want to be in. And Daigo barely pulling that one out. So this is why they wanted to bet $500 on this shit, because it is such a crazy or interesting match. And then again, Dhalsim usually a favorite in this matchup, and you saw that right there. You saw that he hit a medium punch, and it looked like he hit the air. Do you see that? See how far Dhalsim is? He hit his arms, or he hit his leg. Look again. Right there. Do you guys see that? Right there. He hit him. It's a counter hit. He hit his legs. So just like how you saw Punk was sticking the hand out from max range, from full screen, that's basically what Punk was looking for. And unfortunately, you see how far Dhalsim is? Ryu can't get a combo from that far away, right? But Daigo knows he can hit the limbs. If he sticks out the limbs, he can actually counter hit him, right? Which that's very advanced knowledge or gameplay, right? Street Fighter, again, really crazy game. There's so many different things that you could learn. Yeah, and again, see? It looks like he's not hitting nothing. Right? From full screen! From full screen, look how far away Dhalsim is. He's hitting his freaking stretchy arms and his legs. Nice anti-air. He might do it this round. Because he has a super. Oh, he could have supered him right there. I might have done it. I might have done it. He could win right now. Let's see if he does it. I'm pretty sure this is the match. Where he does it. Oh shit. Yeah, he's about to lose. Can he do it? Oh shit. He just bets it all. He bets it all. Now he's saving it for this round? I might have to pause it now and find the moment where he does it. Yeah, but again, like I was saying, Ryu can't get much from very far away on a whiff punish, especially if they're not standing, right? The Tatsu doesn't even reach a lot of the times. They changed that in the new games though, especially in Street Fighter 6. That's why that green dash move is so popular, so good, right? It's because the drive rush, if you hit a move from full screen, you can dash in and get a full combo or an extended combo, multiple dashes or multiple drive rushes to extend your combo and do a crazy fucking combo now in Street Fighter 6. That was one of the biggest problems or most annoying things for a lot of characters, was that they could do like little small damage here and there, but they couldn't do their cool fucking crazy combos. So in Street Fighter 6, they knew that was a thing or a problem that was happening, and so they fixed it, or they improved the game, right, for everyone who likes to do full combos or crazy combos, or to capitalize, right, allowing players to capitalize off little hits from max range, which actually looks so fucking cool or so crazy. That shit is very impressive in my opinion. Very impressive whenever a player is able to recognize that they get the one touch from max distance. Do it! Okay, I'm just gonna find the moment where it happens. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll show you guys if... I'm pretty sure this is the match, because I remember it was on the construction site. Actually, holy shit. It's literally like a minute or maybe even 15 or 30 seconds just passed by and some crazy shit just happening. So look at this. Daigo swinging at Ghost. He's just running at Dhalsim, and look at that shit! From full screen, he does an uppercut. He's fucking crazy. He's the best of the best, baby. Look at this shit. So he's just trying to run at him, right? Because one of the most annoying things as Ryu is this, trying to do damage against Dhalsim. He's getting so lucky, in my opinion. All those fireballs are counter hitting, right? Looks kind of fake. Maybe like they were cheating. But I don't want to say that they were cheating, right? It looks kind of fake. Kinda. Right? I said kinda. But yeah, look, he's trying to run at him. And he's just getting slapped up, basically. Right? Dhalsim's actually winning. They're both tied 1-1 right now, actually. Right? They're both tied 1 match to 1 match. Next round wins. Or this round decides whoever wins. Right? Which, they're playing multiple matches. First 1 to like 10 matches or some bullshit. I don't know what number they decided on. But yeah. This is for this match right now. The first match, I'm pretty sure. And Daigo's trying to run at him right here, look. And Dhalsim doing a great job of keeping him out and doing damage from max distance. See that? He keeps hitting him. And look. Oh my god, what the fuck? That is such a dangerous or risky play or move to make. He did an uppercut. He did a freaking dragon uppercut. If Dhalsim didn't get hit right there, Daigo would have gone flying in the fucking air, and Dhalsim would have won the game. Cause look how much health Ryu has. That's unbelievable. This shit is fake. This shit looks fake, but it's not. It's incredible. It's unbelievable, and that's why it's so good. Cause this is like, dude, this is like a movie basically. This is like anime. This is like seriously like a movie. And he gets the ultra combo off of it. Unbelievable. You can't do that shit from full screen against no characters. Except for Dhalsim. Yeah, swinging at fucking ghosts and he got that shit. That shit is unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna find that part where he gets the whiff punish, right? Okay, so Daigo just lost the next match. He lost the next match. Some people might say he let him win, but he just lost the next match, right? Because actually Dhalsim's a decent or good character against Ryu. And maybe they actually want to see the Japanese person win, right? Because like, whoa, he's from Japan, he came all the way here, and he's playing Ryu, Mr. Street Fighter? That guy's from the cartoons, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're trying to play to the crowd and have the Japanese player or the guy from the cartoon win. Just speculation or theories on the media and whatever, right? And show business. But anyways, Dhalsim won. That's what actually happened. Anyway, so let's keep going. I'm gonna pause it. Now Dhalsim gotta win. They're tied up 1-1. Dhalsim just won that match. Dhalsim just won. See? Dhalsim's blowing the yoga frame. He's doing the yoga frame, right? Because he just won. See, look, this is why the stretchy arms is so good. See, he hit him right there. You see that? He threw a fireball and you just hit him. Yeah, so anyways, Daigo or Ryu won the next match. I think I found it. I see the super bar, and then I see them from full screen. Check this shit out. Yep. So that wasn't the down fierce. He actually hit him with the uppercut instead, and then he did the super from full screen. You see that shit? So that's a buffer, right? That's a buffer, or that's a whiff punish, basically, right? See, so he paused it at the perfect moment. See, he hit. Dhalsim stuck out the stretchy arms from full screen. You see that shit? That's the type of shit that Punk be doing when he sticks out the hand like that. It might not make sense, but it looks like it has such short range, which is actually a really good move that Karin has, right? That's actually her medium punch, so it does decent damage. I'm pretty sure that's her medium punch, right? So she stuck out the hand like this, and it doesn't go that far. But the thing is that if Birdie tried to get her from full screen, Punk is buffering a combo just like this, or he's trying to get a whiff punish, right? Which some people might say, oh, he's guessing, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes that's what works. Sometimes knowing the game better than the other player is what wins, right? And Punk knows that that's one of Karin's best tools, is that he can stick out a move, and then he will get rewarded for it if they run into it, right? And again, Punk, one of the best, or world champion, right? So again, look, we paused it. Yeah, see? From full screen, Dhalsim stuck out the stretchy arms, and Daigo was like, he's gonna try to get me from full screen. I'm just gonna uppercut the shit out of him. It might have been a reaction, actually, as well. He might have reacted. Because the thing is, they're sitting right next to each other, so he might have heard him push the button. He might have heard him push the button. And so he's like, okay, I need a fireball now. And then he supered the shit out of him. Which supers also have hard knockdowns. Super is actually a hard knockdown. And then Dhalsim's super is actually 0 frame startup. It comes out immediately. So Dhalsim's super actually very dangerous. A very good tool. And now Sabin up 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, see, so again, Sabin really cool or good player, right? I'm not trying to make fun of nobody here. That's just what Ryu can do, right? That's one of the things that Ryu can do, or that's how the game works. That's what a buffer is, basically, or a whiff punish, right? Yeah, see, look, and again, Punk on a 21 win streak. You see that? And then sticking his face in the camera. Let's go. Which again, if you watch his videos, he has tons of videos on his channel. He be entering all the different tournaments on stream, so he'll be on camera doing commentary, and he'll be playing all the different characters in the game and winning most of the time. Or at least making it to the grand finals. So, to the last match of the tournament.
Relentless! God damn! He was in that.
It's so scary. You can't really use low forward on Zeku like that, on young Zeku.
And then I think he's talking to Shine right there.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he's talking to Shine.
Nephew doing a lot of dashes.
Okay, and I thought the...
What?
Oh, look at that booty cheeks.
On that?
Yo, nah, nephew, he's ridiculous. He is a Beta Bash genius.
Let's see where he's playing the game. Let's see if he got some crazy... Where's him playing the game? Let's see here.
Yeah, because she gets Oki in the corner. So, it's like a bad spot. He didn't actually...
Okay, I'm gonna pause the video now, and I'm gonna find some good clips, right? New Digimon video just finished uploading. Yep, IRL, real life Digimon trading card game video. So, yeah, so card games or Digimon, very cool. Yeah, just finished uploading that to the channel, so check that out. If you guys like the card games or you like these videos. Anyways, let's find these punk clips. Hey, look, check this shit out. Crazy hit confirm. Crazy fucking hit confirm. He exploded right there. That's a different look right here.
When we get the streak,
right there. Do you see how quick that was? I mean, in Street Fighter V, I feel like it gives you a bunch of time to hit confirm. And you can see in my video where I'm playing Street Fighter 4, which is actually a more difficult game. Most people agrees that Street Fighter 4 was a fucking dumb game or difficult. It was really difficult. A lot of the combos either didn't work or was fucking impossible. And the time that they gave you to hit confirm was not as big as in this game. Basically, all of the moves in this game is so much more time and so much more lenient. They gave you way more time to hit confirm in this game. But did you see how fast he hit confirmed? He immediately dashed when the medium kick hit. So he blocks. See, he blocks right there. And then right there, he hits him. See, he hits him. And then instantly cancels the move. He's fucking crazy, dude. He's so good. Oh, and then he's actually behind the monkey right now. You can see him on the screen. See, he's behind the monkey right here. Yeah, instantly, crazy fucking hit confirm.
All day. I told you, Panda Global.
And then again, that was a really good hit confirm. Really good presence of mind. He hit the move coming down, which sometimes people, they'll hit the move when they jump. and they won't capitalize. They won't combo a lot of the time. So he capitalized maximum damage basically right there. Some people would say there's no max damage. He did 2 heavy moves in a row. That was a lot of fucking damage. It's very optimal, right? Might not be maximum damage, but very optimal. Very good.
If y'all are still watching, I know y'all are some busy people.
All right. We're still on the search, and there's some, again, more obvious proof that this guy is good or he's the best, right? So again, just like we were saying, when these other sponsored players want to fucking post games or videos of themselves playing other games, that shit is fucking disgusting, dude. Unbelievable. Okay, now hold on. This clip is funny as hell. Holy shit. So he's whooping the shit out of this guy.
I told you, Panda Global.
This is the same video.
If y'all are still watching, I know y'all are some busy people. I told y'all this 50 Street was for you. This was free. And I'm going to the beach. Okay? I'm going back to the beach.
I love his voice. That's so funny. I'm going to the beach.
The green screen is not looking so good. Okay. There we go. I'm in.
That's funny as fuck. Holy shit. Okay, this is a very good example of top level play, right? Or why Punk's a good player.
Yeah, very, very nice design. And Punk, you can see his game plan here is excellent.
Really well spaced palm, right?
I don't mess up my meaties ever.
So frame trap. So right there, he paused in between moves to give the other player some time to flinch, right? He gave the other player an opportunity to try to press a button when he's at an advantage, I'm pretty sure. Was he in an advantage? Let's see.
Punk, you can see his game plan here is excellent.
He just did a medium, right? Yeah, see, he did a medium, he stood up, right in his face, and then the other player has to make the decision. Do I jump? Do I backdash? Do I push a button? Do I try to stop his throw? Because another option that Punk could use, or do, he could try to throw him. So that's the interesting situation that always happens in Street Fighter when players are right next to each other in these Oki setups, right? So Oki is basically when you're either at a neutral, right? Maybe not neutral. People like to say neutral when the screen is reset or the distance is reset, like if the match just started, right? But these Oki situations is basically where both players have decisions to make, and it becomes rock, paper, scissors, right? We've talked about this before. So he made him block, and now Punk is at an advantage, right? And now the other guy just has to decide, is he going to throw me? Is he going to do an invincible move? Is he going to not do anything? And then, so the other player flinched, and that's why it's called a frame trap. He trapped him, right, with plus frame advantage.
I don't mess up my meaties ever.
See? He hit him with the medium punch. Most medium punches is frame advantage for most characters on block, right? And so right there, he frame trapped him, and he capitalizes.
Frame trap. Watch how I perfectly time the meaty. Look at it.
Then he throws him. See, just like we were saying, this is the game of rock, paper, scissors now. It becomes a mental game.
Okay. Perfectly timed the meaty throw.
And boom, he walked back. That's called the shimmy. So he walked back a little bit, and you saw Bison stuck out his hand like that. He's like, wait! No! Impossible! Right?
Trap. Watch how I perfectly time the meaty. Look at that.
So he throws him first, and then he thinks he's gonna throw him again, so I'm pretty sure that's a tech grab. He's trying to tech the throw, but Punk walked backwards this time. He's playing rock, paper, scissors, and then boom, instantly punishes him for missing. So the other guy is unable to block now because he's still trying to grab him, right? He thought he was gonna grab him again. So if both players grab at the same time, it'll be a tech grab, and neither player takes damage. But he guessed wrong. And so now he's getting him for a full damage combo.
And he's spacing out. Yeah.
And then again, he tried to grab him again. You guys saw that?
Oh,
Alright, this round is over.
And then I'm pretty sure he went for a throw right there, because throws is really good on damage scaling, and then maybe he wanted to get a different setup, right? I think he threw him backwards, so maybe he had a mid-screen setup that he wanted to do.
And now let's look. Let's go. Stop.
Yeah, so when we see these videos of fucking, like players like Mango or Tyler 1 playing the game, they're playing really basic or fucking sloppy, fucking shitty Street Fighter, right? And then they're saying they're gonna go to EVO and all this bullshit. Well, Mango was saying he was gonna go to EVO with Ryu. Oh my god, dude, he doesn't even know the frame data. He doesn't even know the frame data. He probably doesn't know any setups. That shit is not popping, Big Jog. That shit is not happening. I'm sorry, bro. That's why they didn't put him on the front page, unfortunately. Which, in reality, I still think it would have been interesting to see him on the front page of Poop TV, and actually additional motivation, in my opinion, right? Because that's very interesting. He is world champion of Smash Brothers, and so maybe if he got some attention, right, people started paying attention to him, or looking at it, then they would be like, oh shit, Mango wants to go to EVO with Ryu. He's gonna play Street Fighter at EVO, you know, the World Championships. He wants to enter the World Championship tournament with the guy from the cartoon. Because if you guys haven't seen the Alpha series or the movies, Street Fighter Alpha series is actually crazy. Street Fighter Alpha cartoon. Yeah, Alpha is a movie, and also, yeah, so look, there's the movie right here, and then there's also actually a cartoon. Yeah, look at this. This is a really old cartoon, but you see those graphics? Is this the full movie? Holy shit, they have the full movie on here. They have the full movie on here. So I'm gonna mute it. Yeah, look at this. And this is the secret scouting technology that they have. Which I think they have this shit in real life, actually. But you see that, like, computer scanning the fighter? Look, so here you can see Ryu and someone sparring. Yeah, look, and then here's this secret, like, spy, right, scanning the different players or fighters. And look, see, is taking measurements on them. I think they have this shit in real life, right? It's taking the measurements, and so you see it says it's analyzing all his muscles. It says deltoids, greater pectoral, biceps, this brachial, I don't know, round pronator, brachiodialis, long palmar, short palmar, ulnar flexor, right? And it's rating all of his different muscles, basically, right? So they're scanning them. It has his name at the top. That you see it says Sagat, and then deltoid again. And they're doing different measurements. Common extensor. Yeah, so this is actually the movie, right? And Ryu, they follow Ryu throughout a lot of the movie. Here's Cammy. Cammy is the killer bee. So she's like I think she's like Russian or some shit. Some kind of assassin from like Europe or some bullshit. Right? So look at this. She's so cool. She owning the shit out of all these, I don't know, I feel like they're government officials or some kind of mobsters or some shit. Look at this. Yeah, so she just pops up out of nowhere and starts beating all these dudes' asses. Yeah, and then Chun-Li's with the police. Right, yeah, see MI6, they're saying. Oh, yeah, so they said that Cammy was brainwashed or some shit like that, and she lost her memory. They have actually a very funny story in Street Fighter where there's multiple versions of Cammy, or different styles of Cammy, who is a very weird, scary thing, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe not scary, or maybe for some people. So basically, I'm pretty sure they know how to erase people's minds. Or like, mind control them, maybe, with drugs. Because people, again, pedophilia is the only shit that America cares about, basically, right? So, they say if you're allowed to kidnap people and do that shit to them, erase their minds, and turn them into government weapons or agents, or weapons of destruction, then you're allowed to also break everyone's video games and then ruin the world, especially in America. You're just allowed to use the internet to scam everyone and break everyone's video games in America. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You can just use guns and computers and drugs to kill everybody and be a pedophile. And a scammer. Waste everyone's time. Yeah, so Street Fighter has really cool cartoon or movies, right? And there's actually a new movie coming out. They're doing a new movie with real people. Yeah, but look at this shit, right? There's El Beep Zone and Beep Zone. What is the most replayed moment? What is this? Oh, the lady taking the shower. There's a lady taking a shower. That's the most replayed moment. Ken Masters, PhD in the Ken Masters. Yeah, really cool movie though. Super cool movie. Look at this. This is one of the other most replayed moments. Bison starts flying around. Yeah, so they like to call him Dictator, some people, right? And he has the ultimate psycho powers, basically. Yeah, see, look, he's fucking sliding across the ground. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. So he's giving him a noogie. You give him a noogie, and then whoa! This Bison's famous move from the video games, actually. Anyways, let's get back to the video game analysis, right? Because again, the thing is, right? If you guys know how to do math, if you know how to do rocket science, they're trying to say that you're a retard and you're a loser, and you will never be a real gamer. It doesn't fucking matter. Video games doesn't matter, guys. Only killing people does. You gotta start killing people if they break your video games. You gotta become a rocket scientist and then threaten everyone's life with a nuclear attack, a mass terror attack, or a weapon of mass destruction like some kind of drug, right? Or disease that will kill everyone. Again, because if you can do astrophysics or rocket science, you're not allowed to play video games. You're not, because no one's smart enough to do anything, right? No, everyone is capable of doing this thing. 2 + 2 = 4. Most people understands that concept. And when Akuma does stand medium kick, he is -4 or -5. Everyone can also understand that concept. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is that you guys are smart enough or good enough to do better than this fucking bullshit that they're trying to show us, and they're fucking breaking everyone's shit. And even worse, they're hurting people, right? And then you just want to say, oh, you're just a stupid kid. You don't know nothing, and you're just using it the game, and video games doesn't even matter. Everyone knows everything is fake anyways. Shut the fuck up, user. You're a dumbass. Dumbass fucking idiot. Fucking garbage. Do you hear yourself? I hope your legs get chopped off. I hope your legs fucking fall off of your body. And your arms. You turn into Patrick Star. You become a paraplegic. I hope you become paralyzed. If that's how you want to behave, or that's what you want to encourage, that's what I hope happens. Look, I'm picking my nose. Oh, disgusting! Well, I'm looking for the videos or the clips. We're making a video, but oh my god, he's picking his nose. Yeah, so basically, what happens in this game is, right, in Street Fighter, is the reason he was talking about meaty setups or Oki. What I'm saying when I say Oki is Oki's an old term, right, from like Street Fighter 4. And it's basically like meaty setups, right? So, like we were talking about hard knockdowns, when you super or ultra or sweep someone in Street Fighter 4, they always stand up with the same amount of timing, right, as a hard knockdown. In so many frames, the character will stand back up again. And that's what the meaty that Punk was talking about, right? And that's why knowledge on the game is so important or useful, right? Is because you know that you can go for a jump after this setup, or you can push this button after the setup and it will win in so many different situations against so many different moves, or they're forced to take the block. They're forced to block the move, because if they don't, then they will get hit, or it will be at a disadvantaged situation for them, right? That's why that's important. I wash my hands, by the way. I wash my hands. I'm not that type of person that be wiping my boogers all over the place and shit. I wash my hands, right? And so that's where knowledge and shit like this comes into play, because again, we're watching these other people play these games, and they'll say, oh, this is the #1 representative, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. Again, I'll give you credit if I think your videos are good or whatever, but if you're just fucking trolling or you're just shitting all over the place, you're wearing your diapers, dog. You're in your fucking diapers, and you're flexing on everyone, and your organization, the company that you represent, and the country that you're building is a fucking disgrace, dude. Stop that. Stop that bullshit, bitch. I mean, you guys might want to say, oh, I'm playing Digimon World, blah, 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 and I'm not a speedrunner or some shit. Yeah, but I'm very good at a lot of things, bitch. Actually, I'm very good at a lot of things. And the only shit that you do is, what do? You only try to scam me and break all my fucking video games. Your shit is over. It's over. You need to stop, fucking retard. You don't know shit about anything. You're so fucking disgusting and uneducated. You need to quit right now. Oh, or you could suck a Bliaga's dick for iPhone 6, and you better give your daughter away, because you will not be able to afford your life ever again. You will never have anything. You won't be able to support your fucking family unless you're part of a pedophile network and a slavery ring. Let's create slavery for everyone and ruin the fucking world, and you will have to play the fucking lottery to ever have a chance of having anything. Or you know what? They're just gonna hide all the undocumented pedophiles everywhere, and the undocumented child slaves who are forced into prostitution, and just ruin the world instead. And then they're gonna kill everyone. You have no idea where this goes from here, right? It only gets worse if you don't fucking stop. You need to start behaving. Or even worse, you could have a war. Even worse than it is now. You have more homeless people and more dead people. Is that what you want? Because that's where you guys look like you're going to. Anyways, we're watching video games, right? Or we're analyzing professional media and video gaming, right? Okay. Immediately, the next clip, fucking amazing. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So this is Street Fighter V, right? The new one is Street Fighter 6. But look at this shit. So, right there you guys might say, look, he went from full screen and his character changed colors. Why didn't he stop him? Because I'm pretty sure all of Balrog's upgraded moves have armor. They have armor on them, right? They have armor, and that was really fast, and he's on the internet too. So he has actually super armor on that move where he's glowing.
Oh, you can do that with that V-Trigger?
So look, and he's blocking. He blocks successfully. And there he knows that he's gonna throw him. He's fucking crazy. He's on a different level because he understands the game differently. And it's actually very obvious, or a little bit of a tell actually. But still, he's very aware of what's happening. You see this? Because he did a light punch, right? He might have tried to throw him after a medium move, but he did a light kick or a light punch right there. I think it was a light kick, right? So the light moves is usually an indicator that they will try to throw you, right? Because the light moves knocks back the least and puts you in the least amount of hit stun, so the amount of frames that the character is locked or stuck in hit stun is less, so they can follow up with the throw more easily. They call it a tick throw, right? Because they're setting up the throw. See, that's a light move. And then he techs the throw because he's fucking crazy. And then look at this, look at this. Right there, there it is. Holy shit. Holy shit, he got him. Counter hit? And do you see how much time he had? He was actually his leg was retracting already, right? He retracted his leg, and so this game again has a lot more time for you to hit confirm. But that's still very impressive. That's still a very small window, and for people that is not familiar or accustomed to hit confirming, right? Maybe that's easy for a lot of people, for some people, right? And again, it's the way that you think about it. If you believe that it is easy, then it might be easy for you, right?
Come on, bro.
And one hit confirm. You see that shit? There you go.
Come on.
Oh my god, crazy. Crazy.
Defense. Yo, ouch.
One hit confirm. That's unbelievable. That's really good. See, that's world champion level play or hit confirms. And some people might say, "No, oh, that's easy." Show us. Show us. Where are you? Where are you at the world championships? If it's so easy, he's always placing at the grand finals or in the top, right? At the top because he's the best. So you want to say, "Oh, it's so easy." That's easy. Yeah, let's see you every fucking tournament then, bitch. At the grand finals. Or at the world championships at the grand finals. You want to say it's so easy or I'm being a fucking retard? No, you don't study. You don't work. You only take a shit in your diapers on the TV, and then you want to flex on everyone and sell scams, and then you want to be a racist bitch and say that every Indian smells like shit and they're all scammers? Yeah, you see all the fucking Indian scammers calling me on the phone right now? They're all Indians, every single one of them. And on League of Legends, they're all Indians, huh? They're all Indians on League of Legends, right? No, let's see, Twitch TV. They're all Indian scammers, aren't they? They're all Indians, all these kids on Twitch TV. Let's go see. Let's go see. Where is it? Where is it? Where's League of Legends? No, they're all Indians, aren't they? All these kids are Indian? They're all Indian, huh? No, let's go see all the Indians. Let's click on English. And all these kids are going to be Indians now, huh? Oh, is Mango? Is he Indian? Is Mango an Indian? Does he look like he's Indian? He looks white or Mexican. Let's see, where's all the Indians at? They're all Indian scammers, huh? They're all Indians? Oh, this is a weird looking language. This guy's Indian, huh? Oh, it's a commercial. Hold on. Hold on, they're doing a commercial. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the commercial, and this guy's gonna be Indian, huh? This guy's an Indian. Because you're fucking racist in America, and stupid fucking losers, and you want to say that everyone else is a scammer, but not you, huh? Not you. Let's go see then. Let's go see. We're gonna see who's really the fucking scammer. Oh, let's check it out. Holy shit, more commercials. Yeah, that's another thing about this dumbass website. There's so many fucking commercials. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, you're not allowed to watch your show. Whatever you want to watch, you're not allowed to watch it, bitch. Oh, it's still on? What the fuck? How do I skip the ad? How do I skip the ad? What the fuck? Oh, is this guy Indian? This guy's Indian, huh? Is he an Indian? He's Indian, huh? He's an Indian scammer? He's an Indian scammer, huh? That guy's Indian scammer? Is he an Indian? Is he an Indian? Let's see. This one's an Indian, huh? Is this one an Indian too? Oh, look at this Indian scammer, huh? You're just using the internet and the technology and the phone to be a scammer, huh? That's an Indian scammer right there? Is that an Indian scammer? And you want to say I'm tripping out? Okay, let's go see then. Let's go see then how good they are at League of Legends. Where are they playing League of Legends? Are they playing League of Legends in this? Yeah, they are. They're playing League of Legends over here in their video yesterday. Oh, is this today? Is this today's video? They started playing 10 hours ago. Holy shit. They started playing 10 hours ago. No, so let's see how good this Indian is, huh? This Indian scammer. This is an Indian scammer. And look at their border. First of all, they want to say they're Master Diamond Challenger. Some stupid bullshit like that. This Master Diamond Challenger gamer, huh? This Indian gamer. This Indian fucking scammer, huh? Let's check this shit out. Look, see? Everyone has the crazy borders. Everyone has the crazy borders. Because America only has Indian scammers, huh? They're all like Diamond, Grandmaster, Platinum, whatever the fuck they want to say, right? And they're supposed to be better than me. So let's see how much better this lady is than me, huh? Or this Indian. First of all, she has Pixie. And then she has Mana Flow Band on a support character. I don't really like that. They started the heal, though. Heal is decent. It doesn't allow them to push the wave, but if they start the heal, they should be invading. And why do I say that? Because if they invade, they will be able to do damage and heal it off. And then they can just run away because Nami has move speed. Nami has move speed, so she should be able to get free damage and heal it off. And then Nami gets move speed and she can run away. So in my opinion, she should actually have celerity instead of gathering presence or some bullshit. I forget what the cooldown move is because I usually never get it because it's not that good of a move. But let's see this Indian scammer, huh? Let's see this Indian scammer. Let's see. This person's gonna delete my account or hold me hostage in the fucking game for 30, 40 fucking minutes. Because look at how, they're studying, right? You guys saw that shit. They love looking at their scores after the game and studying up on the game, right? And look, they did nothing. They didn't check their jungle, so they don't know if anyone's at their blue buff. This is terrible. This is already bad. Soraka using the Starfall there to reveal the map, and there she just got free damage on them. At least she's pushing the lane. At least she's pushing the lane. And then if Leona jumped on her, she could actually just start mashing exhaust. She could start mashing exhaust in front of her character. She should actually be mashing exhaust in front of her character at all times, or her teammate. She missed the Zenith Sword, so they can just push now for free. Oh, they have level 2 though, because they were unsuccessful in pushing the wave back. Yeah, because they're too scared of Leona. Because Leona can actually stun them and lock them up. Oh, that was a nice bounce, at least. That was a good bounce. And now they're losing the game. See, and Talia's in trouble. Talia's going to get assassinated right now. But instead, the other team showed up because there's minions. There's minions, so they actually just set up a ward to protect themselves. Gives them vision and time to either 2 versus 1 anyone that comes up in the jungle. And if the team doesn't help and sandwich them, then they will instantly actually just own the shit out of anyone who tries to walk in from the river. Yeah, in my opinion, if they didn't invade, she should have started the bubble, which now she has the bubble. The bubble helps push the lane. The bubble helps push the lane. They fucked up so bad. They fucked up so bad by not starting the bubble. If you start the tidal wave, or whatever the fuck, the ebb and flow, I think it's called. If you start ebb and flow, you should be invading. You should be playing offensively and trying to move into their side of the map. Because you will get your health back, and it can bounce like 3 or 4 times between you, the enemy, and then between your teammate and the enemy again. The ebb and flow bounces multiple times, and you can get multiple stacks of it to go off. She should be mashing exhaust. Yeah, see? If she masked exhaust, Leona would have had to flash way earlier, and she would have took way more damage. She wouldn't have even been able to get that far even, because she would have had reduced move speed. So she wouldn't have been able to run away as far. And now they have a ward in the fucking bush like a moron. That's a losing move. That's a losing move. So they want to say this bitch is better than me or some bullshit, or she's gonna hold me hostage, and that's the reason why I'm gonna have to fucking have my account get deleted. It's because of this. You saw that Indian scammer, huh? That was an Indian scammer right there. Disgraceful. No, because that's what Americans like to make fun of. They want to say that all Indians are scammers, huh? Yeah, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? They're all Indians, huh? Oh, look at this. Another Indian? Another Indian, huh? Is this an Indian? Look at this Indian scammer. That looks like an Indian, huh? They look like they're from India. This one, huh? That's an Indian scammer. And they just started the match. They're playing Jinx. Oh no. Oh no, they're playing Jinx. It's okay. What do they have? Do they have Electrocute? Do they have Press the Attack? Oh, they just flashed the screen. I don't know what it was though. They just flashed their room pages or whatever, the scoreboard. Oh, look at the monkeys! How cute! I love them. They got the little monkeys right there, and then they have the baguette awards behind my webcam. So let's see this Indian scammer here, huh? No, you guys are racist. America is actually racist. No, why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Why are black people afraid of chainsaws, you guys? That's such a good joke, huh? What a funny joke. And now again, see, they're not helping. Oh, they actually also have the doobie doobie chippy chippy dabba dabba cat doing the cat dance right here. Look, see? Right there. Right there. Got a little cat doing the dance. Red Bull's actually okay. I mean, I don't spend money on that type of shit, but it's okay. I think that's one of their tricks to, like, make people, like, excited for life. Aphelios doing a good job of getting damage and then immediately running into the bushes. You see that? This bitch getting smoked so hard right there. And it was really good that he got the third attack off because he has pressed the attack. So he actually popped his press. It looks like she has fleeting footwork, but that doesn't make sense. Fleeting footwork is the one where if you move and you attack it, it builds up a charge. They're doing a decent job of pushing. Nah, they're not watching the jungle though. They have to be looking at the jungle. You can't... The jungler is in their asshole right now. If the jungler went in their jungler died, they have to be paying attention to the entrances of the jungle. Come on, dude. They're teaching people how to lose at life. This is annoying. If you stream on Twitch TV especially, you should know that type of thing. Right? It makes more sense if you don't watch Twitch TV, right? If you don't watch Twitch TV, it makes more sense that you don't know about that, right? Because you didn't study anything or you never went on the internet to look for this game and you just play it for funsies because somehow you found the game without Twitch TV, right? Which again is such a funny thing because most kids in real life, they be networking and talking about a lot of things. Or knowing about a lot of shit, right? That was really weird. She just ran into them there. Yeah, this is not professional, dude. This is some bullshit. Yeah, you see that?
Darius.
Yeah, so for any of you idiots that wants to talk bullshit, say, oh, that's not professional, or that's not that impressive. Where's your shit at, homie? Because I just went. We just saw it in real time. You're not professional. This shit is professional. That's that real professional. For real, for real. And then you want to say, oh, well, it wasn't the top video. Okay, let's go back then, huh? It wasn't the top video? It wasn't the top video, right? Look at that. I know how to reopen my closed tab. That's professional, bitch. Oh, the top video. Let's see, huh? So, this is filtered by English. So, I mean, technically, you should have something in America, or at least in English, right? Where they're good at video games or League of Legends, right? Oh, and this guy's not even playing League of Legends. You see this? What the hell is this? What the fuck? Is he waiting for his League of Legends match to pop, maybe? They're trying to say these guys are... So it's an Asian person. Okay, this is fine. Let's see. Can we watch the video from the beginning? Videos. They have a video from 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5... Let's just click a random one. All videos. Oh no, recent broadcast. It has to be from broadcast. So technically it might have been live. So 9 days ago. Let's just check this one out, huh? Yeah, you see this guy? He's Indian though, huh? Is this guy Indian? Does he look Indian to you guys? I like how when they do this full screen. It looks pretty cool. The League of Legends client, this is the League of Legends client. It's usually not full screen when you open it, right? It's always smaller than full screen. But on Twitch TV, you can resize your windows using whatever broadcasting software or live streaming software or recording software that you use to resize things. See, look, like this, I could change the size of my webcam. I could change the size of the webcam like that, right? Whoa! I'm pretty sure most people has heard that fucking racism bullshit about Indians being scammers, right? I'm not making shit up. You guys are the ones who said that shit. I didn't invent that. I didn't fucking invent that. You guys, whoever the fuck America said that bullshit. Fucking morons. When does he start playing the game? Looks like he's just going in training mode right now. What the fuck is that? When is he playing the game? Let's see. Is he playing the game here? Looks like he found a match. Okay, what do they ban, first of all? What did they ban? They banned the new character. Iyawi is the worst fucking character ever. Iyawi's a piece of shit, which is usually a hacker trap. I'm pretty sure they're just hacking when they pretend that Iyawi does well, because Iyawi's actually a piece of garbage. Iyawi's actually a piece of garbage. They also banned Vi, Vi is a piece of garbage. Diana is a piece of garbage. Akali's annoying. Malphite is a decent character. Malphite is okay. He can be very annoying, and his ultimate is very good. MF is basically an ultimate. She's not that good of a character. Yeah, so already all the bans in this match is very suspicious. All the bans, the characters that they banned is in the top right. So if you look right here, in the top left and top right, you can barely see the ones in the top right because of the chat. They have the chat on the screen from their stream or from somewhere. But you can see, yeah, see they banned the rock guy, they banned the ninja lady with the mask, they banned the lady with the thing on her forehead, the symbol on her forehead, and then they banned the pink-haired lady on the top right, and then, see the redhead lady, the new character, and Iyawi. Iyawi's a gigantic piece of garbage. I'm not joking. Iyawi's so bad. I think she's a cool character. She's very cool. But unfortunately, she's not good. Right? Which, that's a weird thing to say. Well, if she's bad, then why do you think she's cool? Well, because she looks cool. And, like, she has tentacles and shit. Right? But anyways, let's check this out, huh? This guy is doing better. See, this guy's team is actually doing the correct thing. Oh, he's playing Blitzcrank. He's playing Blitzcrank. That's fun. Yeah, Blitzcrank has a hook arm that extends. He can shoot out a rocket punch, basically. And the rocket punch grabs something and then pulls it all the way back. So it can separate the enemy team or pull someone in over walls. And you can grab monsters over walls and mess up the other team real good. Really funny or crazy. Yeah, and you see that? The way that they walk through the jungle at the beginning of the game? That's where you're supposed to stand. You're supposed to stand somewhere over here. But all those other people, they're annoying, honestly. They're bad at the game, and the world's a bad place. What do you expect Like, what is the correct thing? And that's a game-losing play. You just put a ward in the bush on the bottom. That doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, you would be able to see something in there, but see, look, right there, you just got hit. They just got hit because they suck. And now that ward does nothing again. And now he's not helping his teammate. This guy sucks! No, this guy sucks! He's not putting any pressure on the other guy. Look, he's getting zoned off. If he throws the rocket punch, it goes in a straight line. So, if he threw it right now, the minion might get in the way. He's not putting any pressure on the other player. He still has his flash and ignite, and his teammate's in danger. His teammate is in the danger zone because the enemy player is right here, and they're both ranged characters. This guy's character is a melee character, so he's a short range character. He usually wants to punch things, but the rocket punch is the only move that they have that is long range, but it stops at the first target and pulls it directly to him, right? So he's not helping his teammate. This shit is trash. And you want to say this is your best video or your best representative. This is fucking garbage. America only has pedophiles. It's over, bitch. You're a fucking pedophile and a scammer, huh? You want to talk about Indians? You're a dumb fucking racist pile of shit country is what you are. You're a disgrace. That's enough. Never speak again. I swear I should never give you money ever again, or have to participate in any of your fucking bullshit ever again. Anyways, let's get back to Punk, right? So this is real good shit right here. Yes. Oh, he didn't hit confirm. Oh, it's lagging like crazy though. It was lagging. But did you see that? Did you see that? So, oh, that's crazy. He didn't hit confirm, but that right there. He's putting pressure on him. He's using the frame advantage. Maybe he's going easy on him, and then he throws him. See? Rock, paper, scissors. That's very good. Yeah, crazy lag. He's freaking out in the video. You can see. It might be lagging and they're trolling. Yeah, it's probably lagging. Yeah, that looked like it was gonna miss. It's probably lagging. Or they might be hacking. Oh, there you go. Hit confirm. You got the hit confirm right there. Yeah, he's probably annoyed. He's actually probably super annoyed, and so that's probably just messing with him. Because the game was probably lagging. There's Jury. Wow, nice titties. Oh shit, and her vagina's popping out. You guys see that? Wow. Whoa, crazy. I'm not jorking it now. Again, we're trying to find good examples of good gameplay. So, yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. Oh yeah, and the other thing is too, when you go out in public in America, most people only cries about they hate their fucking life and they want to go home. And they hate the job. They hate their job in the real world. And I've had lots of jobs. I've had plenty of different jobs. And that's mostly what most people says. Or, kids wants to show you their drug dealers. Some kids will be like, hey, you want to see my drug dealer? I had this one kid trying to show me his drug dealer. And then they were asking me about if I had an OnlyFans account. Yeah, congratulations. You only have pedophiles and drug dealers in America. Suck a Bliaga's dick for an iPhone 6 again. I wonder where they got that iPhone 6. They probably stole it because they only sell drugs or do drugs. And they jugging or they stealing from other people. Because again, that's one of the most famous things to do in America is be a degenerate. Yeah, and the other thing is, right, about those videos on Twitch TV, right? You want to say that they got the most views or some bullshit, and you want to tell me that I should be networking better? I'm very respectful with everyone, right? I'm very respectful with everyone. Until the game is broken, then fuck off, bitch, right? Your shit is broken. Fuck off. Literally fuck off. You're not holding people hostage, because that's what they're doing to everybody. It is a private network of pedophiles or stupid-ass fucking retards who doesn't know how to behave, and then they want to tell you, hey, stop talking like that. You should be behaving and sucking on a pedophile penis right now. You're getting out of line. You should be worshipping Hitler and the devil, and you should be thankful that you're alive, and you should not be complaining right now. And then you give views to pieces of shit when their videos are not funny. You're not funny and you're not good at the game. You're just shitting in your fucking diapers on the TV. You're fucking disgraceful. And then what is the result? Society's a piece of shit and everyone hates their life. Again, everyone that you meet in real life most of the time, They always talking about they hate their life, they hate their job, they want to go home. Kids are crying at school, kids are crying at work. And before you tell me I'm fucking a loser and they're just telling me that because I'm a loser, I had so many fucking friends in school. So many fucking friends. And I showed you guys that kissy note in the other video, and it's on my Twixer. I still have the note. Some girls gave me a fucking kissy notes, and girls be touching me in real life and all this bullshit. You are fucking stupid if you want to try to talk any stupid fucking bullshit on me. You have no reason to try to talk bullshit on me. You're being fucking retarded, okay? Behave, for real. I'm not fucking joking. So again, everyone is complaining. Everyone. Because you want to pretend like you got massive viewers, or you're the #1 network, or you got social media. You're fucking retarded, bitch. You're taking a shit in your fucking diapers, and you're fucking your dog. That's the only shit you're doing. You're having sex with the fucking dog. Okay, holy shit. Knuckle Doo Dang. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Knuckle Doo, I think he won a Capcom Pro Tour, or a Capcom Cup. He won all kinds of tournaments, right? But Street Fighter V, he's playing one of the most exciting characters. Look at this shit. So not this clip. Right here. He's playing, oh shit. He's actually behind the camera. Fat titty woman, first of all. Check out these fat titties. Fat titties coming at ya. Yeah, and the bottom left, the girl, oh! Look at this shit. So he hits him with the light kick, he combos off of the body slam, right? Which is actually a crazy combo. I never learned how to do that. It might be easy, but either way, he comboed off the light kick, and then he follows up. That move, if you don't land it, or if you miss, it's not safe. And then he throws her back into the corner. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Crazy combo. Goes for the mix-up setup. Makes him block. And then the other guy jumps and he tries to run away. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, that's professional. And you guys are posting garbage. Fuck off. That's Knuckle Doo Dang. Nah, he's the champion. He's actually a champion. You guys are fucking breaking my video games and being losers. Oh my god, and he lost. It's okay, because in reality, Knuckle Doo be winning all types of shit. Yeah, Knuckle Doo doing crazy with Guile, actually. Yeah, see, and now he's playing Guile. Which, that's actually the character that Tyler 1 was playing. Oh my god. Does Punk have something against Knuckle Doo? Maybe he's sick of losing to Guile, and he's just blowing up Knuckle Doo two matches in a row. Yeah, and then see, look, he says the angry teabag the next match. Oh, maybe this isn't Punk's video, or maybe it is, who knows. It says it's on a different channel. That's so hilarious, though. Maybe whoever made this video, actually, it was, they probably were just looking at Knuckle Doo clips, right? I think that's what it is. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know whoever made this, this video, and I don't want to be rude to them, but in my opinion, it's probably better to just go to videos on Punk's channel, or tournament videos, tournament matches of Punk, and then watching those videos, because those will be all in usually the same tournament, because Punk posts a lot of videos where he was just in a tournament, or an online tournament, and all those matches are part of one series, right, and usually in the same day. Probably, right? I would assume that most online tournaments are in one day. And so, that's a really good measure of good videos or good gameplay, right? In my opinion. So, hold on. Yeah, basically the only thing that matters in America is, again, killing people and being a scammer and a fucking loser. That's the only thing that matters, is being a loser. And feeding your dog and having sex with a dog. Okay, so here's the new update on Ryu, and Punk's checking it out. And again, the only thing that matters in America is, being a scammer and killing people, right? So anyways, no, this is a good example of Punk's knowledge in the game, right? So there's so many times or examples where we're watching the other gamers, right? And we say, you can't just do a green dash randomly, right? And this is a good example of that. So Punk, with the game knowledge, see, look, he gets an anti-air, so he's doing a good job. He gets free damage, because you can't block in the air. You always should be anti-airing, right? And just like we said, right, from one of our greatest teachers or inspirations in Street Fighter, what's up to Ultra, is it Ultra David? Yeah, Ultra David and James Chen, right? James Chen would always say, if you have time to block, you have time to dragon uppercut. You have time to DP, right? If you have time to block, you have time to uppercut. So instead of blocking when someone jumps in, you should be doing an uppercut, right? So, very good anti-air, gets the free damage, right? And then look, see? That's the game knowledge. That's not a random dash when the other player is able to react or to stop them or punish them, right? He's in an advantage, I'm pretty sure, right there, and the other player's still standing up. And so, yeah, see, the other guy tries to do something, it looked like, and he got him. He got him. See, so I'm pretty sure that's actually his game knowledge coming through, or he recognized the situation where the other player wasn't active yet, and he gets a free dash in, and he's trying to do some damage up close, right, from up close, instead of playing the fireball game. And I actually paused the video, but it actually keeps going. More of his genius on display. So look, let's rewatch this. He gets the uppercut, he gets a combo, then he gets a throw afterwards. Rock, paper, scissors. See, because he sets up a favorable situation for himself. He uses the Tatsumaki, so the hurricane kick, to end up right in front of him. And see, he's in a frame advantage here because he's able to control his character while the other player's still standing up. And now he runs up. He throws him, right? He throws him. It continues. And then he pretends like he's going to be up in his face. He walks backwards. The other guy tries to counter. Because the other guy guesses, oh, he's going to try to do a move on me. I'll counter because he's not going to throw me 2 times in a row. Rock, paper, scissors. And now, so that's a shimmy. And he gets a crazy fucking combo.
Sure?
There's no escape! My fight money!
That's ordinary damage. That's not.
Nah, time to get paid!
Do the most.
It's time to get paid, baby. Big dog. Yeah, right there. He was actually right in front of his face, so that green dash was okay. See, and then right here, trapping him, doing frame traps, basically, over and over again. What the fuck? I clicked on... Oh, is that a different one? Here we go. Oop. Oop. Okay, let's find some more examples of the game, right? Or some gameplay. Yeah, working doesn't matter in America, guys. Getting studied or learning how to do things, nothing matters. Only having your daddy that knows the guy at the radio station, or your uncle that works at Nintendo, or joining a pedophile network, basically, and being a scammer. So check this out. Again, I'm pretty sure this is still the next match or the same video. This is still the same video, but I'm pretty sure this is literally right after we paused it. So he's trying to get in. And then look at this. Max range, and he capitalizes. Crazy combo again. And then some of you guys might be saying you doing this shit or whatever. Where's your videos or whatever, right? And what games are you good at actually?
They confirmed? I could have killed off the combo, but
I seen you guys for sure cheating in all kinds of games. I seen you actually cheating for real, literally. No, cause I'd be playing this game, or not this game, but games like this, and you guys will actually just cheat, right? So when I say, where's your videos or whatever, or where are you playing the game, and then you try to show up to my games or whatever, and then you just start fucking cheating because you're morons.
Okay, use my options actually for level 3 here. I don't think you can hit screen.
Okay, so look at this. Actually was gonna say something else, but right when I paused or unpaused the video, some crazy shit started happening. Oh my god! See that? Hit confirm. That's a hit confirm. Holy shit, that's crazy. No, but what I was gonna say is, sometimes people will treat you differently because of the way that you dress. Right? Literally because of the way that you dress, some people will actually just treat you like shit, right? Or talk different shit or think differently about you, right? Just like how I was seeing my hairstyle, I was like, my hair was getting a little fucking crazy in the previous videos. And then I was wearing the hoodie, so I looked a little bit different with the hoodie on. And I know a lot of you fucking morons be just be talking shit just because I be wearing the hoodie sometimes in the video, right? Haha, haha, so funny, so funny. You think you're a professional, you're a business person. I see what's inside of you. I have X-ray vision. I see your family. I see the real world. I see your social media. And I also can hear. I'm not fucking mentally disabled. My ears also work. And my memory, my brain also fucking works, and I remember what all the people are saying, or what the fuck is happening in the world. I have eyes and ears. These are eyes of the Galaxy Photon Ice Dragon. And then he wins. Okay, same match.
Okay.
So here he recognizes that he's just blocking, so he throws him. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Tries to throw him again. They jump over, because a valid counter to get out of a block or to beat a block is actually to jump. Jumps are throw invulnerable. And so he does something very impressive.
Okay.
He actually uppercuts him. A cross-cut, they call that. A cross-cut uppercut, which is very impressive. In my opinion, that is very impressive. And I watched all the tournaments, basically, a long time ago. I used to watch all the fucking tournaments, all the live streams and videos and shit, right? I literally, on my phone, when I had, when Street Fighter, or Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, I literally watched every fucking video, basically, that my phone would let me see on YouTube for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? I learned all the different teams and keywords, and I literally watched all of the fucking videos. The list wouldn't go any longer. I literally got to the end of the fucking list on Marvel vs. Capcom 2 videos on YouTube, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 first came out on Xbox Live, on Xbox 360. So, I do my research. I study these things, okay? And so, that's very impressive. He's doing really well. Oh my god, and then again. See that? Immediately, with punish, in perfect range to connect with, I think that's a heavy punch, and then instantly gets a full combo. Or able to capitalize, right? Max damage, basically.
Brother. Not for that. Shouldn't attack. Shouldn't attack the ground.
This guy's good.
Oh, you. One of them.
That's hilarious.
Right.
don't know if the medium punch is plus on block. The overhead? That's actually an overhead. Where they go like that? That's actually an overhead. I don't know if that's plus on block.
Oh, you want?
I think they're more impressed, either the other player's more impressed that they actually block it. I have no idea. Yeah, again, I haven't touched this Street Fighter 6 at all, and I haven't watched basically anything. I only saw a little bit when it first came out just to check it out. But I already told you guys my opinion on this game. When Street Fighter 4 was out, basically what happened is they just kept asking people for money for little patches or updates on Street Fighter 4, and then they said if you didn't buy the newest patch, right, you're not allowed to play online, basically. So I was just like, fuck these guys, I'm not paying more money for this bullshit. Unfortunately, when Street Fighter 5 came out, again, I told you one of my friends, they were like, you should get Street Fighter 5! Street Fighter 5 just came out, and I was like, what? And I was like, okay, and so I bought it, and then I barely touched it. Anyways, yeah, I haven't seen or studied too much on this new Street Fighter 6, but I have a really good idea, and I know some of the things that you are allowed to do, or that you can do, right? Or how I've seen the other players play, and what I know that people is capable of, right? Okay, let's actually, I'm gonna click on a different video now. Yeah, and it's so funny, actually, that I didn't play Street Fighter 5 really, but I knew so much of the frame data, right? Like I was saying, Akuma's standing medium kick is like minus unblock. So I think that's so fucking hilarious how I actually know so much of the frame data, or knew some of the frame data for Street Fighter 5. It's been so long since I played that, and again, I barely played it. So actually, I don't really remember too much about Street Fighter 5, really. Never got too into it again. I barely played it, but it's so funny. I still knew that frame data. That's hilarious. Yeah, because what would happen is that whenever I played Street Fighter 5, if I played against a new character that I never seen before, I would look up the character online and study the frame data and figure out what I could do in different situations. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. So the title of this video, I let chat control my tournament run. So this is Punk's video. I'm not letting you guys control nothing of my bullshit. Fuck off. You guys only ruin everything, right? So, again, check this shit out. He let people in his chat decide which characters he was gonna play.
Away with this one. You want to see some fellas get
This is Street Fighter 5, right?
unblockable, huh?
And again, the character that we were saying that's so exciting, our Mika, Rainbow Mika. I actually like playing this character. I played this character a little bit.
Unblockable.
Yeah, so that move where she goes like that actually gives him crazy frame advantage, but he ran up too far on him, right? So he got counter hit.
Bruh.
And then right there, that was really nice. He got a counter hit, which I remember him always getting free combos when people try to dash in on him, which was really unbelievable to me. You have to be so fucking fast, which is very impressive, I guess. I say unbelievable, but some people might not believe it, right? But it's very impressive. I think that is a better word for it. It's very impressive that he would always catch people trying to dash up on him from close range, and he would interrupt the dash and get free combos. I remember seeing that shit all the time, right? So, right here, look, he tries to jump over, nice DP from the other player, and now look, he dashes up, and he gets a counter hit. So, not the best example of a dash punish, but either way, he gets a counter hit. And I think that's a counter hit combo, or maybe not, I don't know. Low jab into stand medium punch. And so there he gets a butt splash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Armika's really cool because she's a wrestler, right? She's a wrestler, so she's actually a grappler character. So she has command throws, which do a lot of damage, right? And then she has that move the air splash where she can stop her jump mid-air to immediately fall on either side, and he can pick, and so he stopped early.
Oh yeah, you don't know how to.
Yeah, see, and he calls it unblockable because it's very ambiguous. It's very hard to guess which side she's gonna land on.
Yeah.
And see, that time there he tricks him. That's a command grab, right? That's why I like this character so much, because I remember I was playing against people and I was like, dang, they just keep blocking everything. They just keep blocking, and so I was like, I'm gonna play a grappler. And so our Mika is such a cool or fun character. I started playing Rainbow Mika because she has command grabs, which are unblockable, literally. There's no way to block them. You have to jump or do an invincible move. Which, invincible moves are very rare in Street Fighter V.
Oh yeah, you don't know how to. You don't know unblockable.
Yeah, see? And so he jabs him and then gets the command grab.
Yep.
And that one's cool because it moves so far, right? So he's got him in the corner now. Look where they were before. They were at half screen. They were at half screen. They were at half screen, and now they're in the corner already. And then the other dude doing good, pushing back, right? So he's in a tournament right now.
Just because it got blocked once don't make it less of an unblockable. Always remember that rule. That's rule number one about that unblockable.
And then the EX Spinaroonie does so much fucking damage, this command grab.
Just because it got blocked don't mean that it's blockable, okay? It's always unblockable.
This is hilarious. He command grabs him up 3 times in a row. Yeah, Armika's such a cool, fun character.
I confirmed. I don't want to hear. That was sick. No, I'm nasty. Yo, not you, baby. Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that, bro. Alright, 2-0 in the ladder right now. Alright.
Alright, hold on. I'm still looking for juice. Not like Hitler or the Zotzies, nothing like that, alright? Not like the Jiggler or the Hitter, not like that. Like apple juice or orange juice, okay? Not no racism bullshit. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb, okay? So, that's not funny. No. Yeah, basically the only thing that matters in America is just pretending people are retarded. And then selling them drugs and scamming them. That's the best business ever, selling drugs and killing people and making homeless and scamming everyone. And then pretending people are retarded. Holy shit, this is crazy. So first of all, he lists off the characters, and I correctly guess which one, right? Which, I don't know. I might be plugged into, like, the Matrix, or I know what the people want, or whatever, right? Because I actually also guessed correctly, I forgot what video I was watching, but, it was some kind of game, and I think it was a girl. I forget what game it was, but they were gonna pick something, and I guessed what they were gonna pick correctly as well, right? It was a girl in the YouTube video, right? They were playing a game. It was like yesterday or a couple days ago. I remember some girl was playing a game, and they had a choice to make between different, like, accessories or some shit for their character, I'm pretty sure. And I guessed correctly. But anyways, now I'm telling you guys, I know what the fuck is happening in the world, right? I'm plugged into the Matrix. So, everything is connected through Jesus and the Matrix, right? And so look, he's listing the characters for people to pick from, right? And I said, immediately when I saw Ibuki, I was like, oh, Ibuki, or Balrog, right? Ibuki or Balrog. First of all, I guessed it correctly, because I don't really remember Punk playing Ibuki, and Ibuki's a crazy cool character. She's a ninja girl, and then Balrog is just a cool guy. Balrog's just a cool guy. I remember Punk playing Necalli. Necalli's not that exciting in my opinion. I mean, he looks cool, but he was one of the characters that came out when the game launched. Ibuki's a DLC character, and so is Balrog. And Alex is okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen Punk play Alex as well, right? But yeah, I said Ibuki or Balrog, but I was like, oh, Ibuki.
Right now. Oh man, why is Ibuki taking the
because no one ever see me play Ibuki. Ibuki's going crazy right
And see what I said? Is it because no one's seen him play Ibuki? That's what he just said, right? I was correct. I know what people are thinking or know what people want.
now. I'm telling you, it's because I don't play Ibuki.
Oh, then Guile. Which Guile, everyone's seen a billion Guiles. Guile's one of the top pick characters in this game. He's very overpowered.
But we're going to do a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a whole lot of stuff.
And he got Ibuki. And so look, he's playing against Arturo. This is the guy that was playing it for $500. Look, see NYC Furby? This is the guy that was playing for $500 at the Salty Suite against the Japanese player, Daigo, who came from Japan for the World Championships. So, NYC Furby, Arturo. So, first of all, this is fucking crazy. They got two of the best players of all time, basically.
We're going to do a whole lot of...
At a lot of the tournaments, it's always Punk and NYC Furby in the grand finals, in the tournament, in the online tournaments.
Something.
Yeah, and so look what happens, right? He's owning Punk right now. He's got him down to half health. He gets a jump in. He gets a jump in.
First one?
Arturo fighting back though. You see that? So he immediately jumps. He jumps over the throw. So Arturo, see, remember what I told you guys? It's rock paper scissors. It's rock paper scissors, and throws are not effective. They don't work on throws. Jumping is a counter to throws, right? We said that jumps are throw invulnerable, right? So Arturo jumped over the throw on the wake up, right? So Punk trying to get things started right now, right? He finally got his first bit of damage, or his first opportunity at rock, paper, scissors, at frame advantage, right? And so Arturo, putting an immediate stop to it, jumps.
First one?
And then Punk responds, because he does an unsafe teleport, it looks like. So he does a EX uppercut. With punish, I'm pretty sure, right? And then he hit confirms. So that's either hit confirm, or he knew that he whiffed, and he activates V-trigger.
Nah, crazy.
Crazy fucking combo, and then he actually resets the combo. So he did a jab there, and then instead of continuing the combo, he reset the stun and the damage counter with a throw. The reason why that's good is because if he resets the damage counter, so damage scales. The more hits you do in a combo, the less damage the combo does. So he reset the combo there to get brand new damage. Which, unfortunately, if you start a combo with a throw, it's already heavily scaled, I'm pretty sure. But that's the best way, basically, to reset the combo, right? Or one of the best ways.
That was smart, right?
Especially on a stun. If it's a guaranteed stun, it's very good.
Oh.
And then Art, smart enough, right? He got the patience. He's got the patience.
That was smart, right?
Look at this shit.
Oh.
So Punk trying to frame trap him, and then he stops him. He stops him. He knows that Punk is gonna walk forwards instead of push of another button, right? So he actually interrupts him with a jab and a stand short, and then I'm pretty sure that's actually usually a combo. Maybe, I don't know, he mistimed it, or maybe it's not a combo, I don't know. But he doesn't get the combo. He slides out of the corner. He could have actually anti-aired him, I'm pretty sure. But instead he slides out of the corner. And then again, he jabs him, interrupts him. NYC Furby, right? Arturo, look, he has no health. He literally on a pixel right now. Arturo on a freaking pixel. And then there you go. See, that is a combo, right? That is a combo.
Oh my god.
Resets him, blocks the invulnerable or invincible uppercut,
Oh, baited.
and then wins the round. He takes the round. How fucking crazy. Unbelievable. Beautiful match. Absolutely excellent gameplay
Oh my god.
from both players. That's game knowledge right there, and then also able to analyze the situations perfectly, right? Realizing that Punk is probably going to try to keep on the offensive and gain more space on the map, and he's stopping him, right? He's stopping him before he could get forwards, getting a little too greedy, recognizing that Punk is a little greedy right there, and so he's able to jab him twice, interrupting him on the offense. Very good. That is crazy, crazy fucking gameplay, right? Arturo doing absolutely amazing. Yeah, just like I told you guys, again, Arturo's a legend in this shit, right? So, it's always Arturo, usually. Arturo and Punk in the grand finals for a lot of the online tournaments. Which, before any of you dummies, right, who tries to call bullshit or say that I'm fucking lying, that Salty Sweet video that we were just watching was in real life. They were playing for $500 in real life, and Daigo always winning all the tournaments, and he's so confident in himself that he flies over from fucking Japan to come make some money in America at the tournaments, right? Or to compete. Maybe for the love of the game, you guys might say, but I'm pretty sure Daigo's flying over here because he knows he's gonna win, or he's gonna perform, right? And so yeah, Arturo was up 3-2 in that video we were just watching, right? Arturo's a legend in this shit. This is not no fake online bullshit. Punk and Arturo winning in real life, in real tournaments as well. This is not just online.
I was supposed to win that first round. That's what I get for doing the lazy combo, thinking it would kill.
Yeah, see right there, he won convincingly. First to 3 matches. This might be the either the winners finals or grand finals, the last set of matches in the tournament. Or maybe it's first to 3.
Oh.
We back. Had a little snacky snack. And now we're drinking water. Look, one fist. One-handed. Big water. Big water, unopened, 1 gallon, right? Alright. Anyways, maybe I could find better examples or more examples, but I think there's enough good examples right here in this video, and we already seen some pretty good examples of Punk performing, right? But anyways, let's check this out. So, somebody challenged him to a money match, I think. Yeah, money match? I think they challenged him, one of his viewers. Yeah, see, his fans said that they could beat him, right? And I think they bet, like, subscribers or some shit like that, or gifted subs on Poop TV. Technically, it's not Poop because it's Punk, but unfortunately, that organization of Poop TV is not that cool. They got fucking so much advertisements and bullshitters and scammers and pedophiles, basically.
You call me out, like, and better be able to answer you.
So there's a hit confirmed. That's a crazy hit confirmed.
And better be able to answer you.
Putting the pressure on there.
Oh, snap.
See, and the person he's playing is not retarded or anything.
Oh, nah. Oh, yes.
That's a crazy hit confirm. That's very impressive. He misses once over here. Right there? Right there, I feel like he actually let him get it. Right? I think he let him, because the thing is, he didn't whiff punish the other guy. Right, look. So he hit confirms, he's owning the shit out of him, basically, right here. Right? See, look, and the guy missed. He missed, and he didn't punish him. I think he purposely didn't get him back, right? He's just being nice right here. And then he lets him combo him back, I'm pretty sure, actually. That's what it looks like or feels like. some people might say that's not what's happening, but I think like in the 4th or 5th dimension chess, the way that the ego and the planets and the stars aligned, I'm not fucking joking. It's like a astral being or some bullshit that is putting this shit together. And so Punk's mind, whatever he's connected to, I'm pretty sure that's actually what's happening, is he let him get him there. And yeah, see right there, crazy hit confirmed from the other guy. That's fucking crazy. Hit confirm off a low forward into super.
But I got those. Momochi.
Some people might say it's fake or whatever, but Punk always does this shit, right? And in my opinion, he always plays this game and these types of games, so it is actually very believable, right? It might be unbelievable to some people, but in my opinion, people have really good reactions or decent reactions, right? So, very quick reflexes, right? And so, if he practices this game all the time, it's actually very believable, right?
You don't got a bunch in anti-years, though.
See, and then again, crazy hit confirm. That's another hit confirm. Into a crazy combo.
Come here. Let me teach you a lesson, bro. Knee you in your face. Nope. No.
Then again, he uses the EX uppercut to go through the fireball. Another crazy reaction, almost point blank.
Let me teach you a lesson, bro. Knee you in your face. Nope.
Look right there. That was point blank.
Teach you a lesson. Knee you in your face. See? Where is the pump?
Okay, and then next round, still. This is the same match or the same day, right? Big Flex. Big Flex in the building. What's up, big dog?
Who's in the winner's side of the bracket? That's the pump.
See, and that's a hit confirm. He saw that it didn't hit, right? So he didn't push the other button. I'm pretty sure that's not safe, or it's minus if you push the second button.
Ooh, big dog.
Then another one.
Oh, what?
It uncomboed right there for some reason. I think the game being a little nice to him now. Another crazy hit confirm. So when I tell you guys that he's stopping people from dashing in, or when you can't do that fucking green dash, the drive rush dash in Street Fighter 6, it's because of shit like this. Because the top players always be stopping that shit, right? The professionals, they always plays around it or interrupts those types of shit, or their reactions or reflexes are quick enough. So they know when to use the different moves in what situations, right? They study and they play well, and they're very most of them are pretty decently well educated, or they work, right? They're really good at the games, right? Which is a crazy situation or conversation as well, because one of the things that they're saying about the fighting game community, right, the FGC, which they have some of the best video game content available, right, is that the media around these video games is top-notch, top quality, right? So the fighting game community actually does a very good job of representing themselves and presenting high-quality gameplay or footage or matches, whatever you want to say, right? They have real good stuff, and it's believable, and they're obviously professionals, right? And so one of the weird things that they're saying when it comes to the fighting game community, right? Because again, the problem with things like Riot Games and shit like that, right, and Blizzard, is that they're scammers and their games are full of fucking hackers and they're pedophiles, right? And if you don't believe me, they in StarCraft 1, they had a bunch of different mods and maps and shit where you get girls naked and shit, right? And some people might say that's not for pedophiles or whatever. They have the Rape Hotel in StarCraft 1, which, I mean, some people might say it's not just for luring little kids in, but they have that shit all over StarCraft 1, right? That's a custom map that somebody made for StarCraft 1. It was a rape hotel and undressed Kerrigan and all this different shit, right? Which some people might say, oh, that's just for perverts or whatever. I'm pretty sure they also use that shit to hang out with little kids, right? Just like how they have that shit happening in Roblox, right? They said that Roblox has a bunch of people that's just trying to jerk off with anybody, and they don't care who it is. Which, again, people has different opinions on that, and that's not my problem. But in reality, when that's the only thing that people are focused on, or that they're doing, and then they're ruining business and good games and the society, that's when it's a fucking problem, right? When you can't even play a fucking video game because everyone's just jerking off with fucking 5-year-old kids, or 8-year-old kids, or 12-year-old kids, and with full fucking grown adults jacking off and spending all their fucking money jacking off with little fucking babies. And then the games don't even function properly. And then they just delete your fucking account because you're not pedophile enough to hang out with them, right? Or you didn't kill enough people to be a threat to them so that they don't fuck with you, right? So again, right? Anyways, the fighting game community does a real good job with this type of shit. All these videos that I'm showing you, right, with Punk and Evolution and Arturo and Daigo and Momochi and Topanga League, they're fucking the real deal, right? It's good shit. James Chen, Ultra David, Team Pi, right? Chris G, Justine Wan, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, that's all fighting games, right? They do a good job, but one of the weird things they were saying, right, is that a lot of okay, now I'm not saying any names because I have no idea about a lot of these people's situations, but I was watching Fighting GM, right? So he's a Tekken player, also another fighting game, right? And Fighting GM, which he has one of the best YouTube channels in my opinion right now for like video games or content creators. I really like how he's doing the shorts, trying different snacks or treats or restaurants or whatever, which that's kind of weird, funny situation because I told you guys about how I've been to so many restaurants or worked in so many restaurants, and then all the kid says, like, who the fuck comes to this restaurant? I never come here. This is fucking bullshit, right? I don't do this to other people. And me too, dog. Me too. I know. It's okay, right? And all the kids says they want to go home, or they hate working there, or the fucking working conditions is garbage, and they don't pay enough, and all this bullshit, right? And so, at least it's a good channel, right? So Fighting GM, right? And he's one of the best Tekken players, actually, right? So Fighting GM was saying, right? They were watching a video. Where is this? Where is this? The shocking truth about pro FGC salaries, right? So Fighting GM knows a lot of the players because he was in New York, or he's in New York, right? And there's a place called Chinatown Fair, which was very popular, where a lot of the videos or streams that they did was at that arcade, and all of the players would go there and play with each other. And so he knew a lot of the people that we watch or we talk about or whatever, right? And he was saying, again, I'm not naming any names, right? But he was saying that some of the people were sleeping in people's closets, or that they were homeless. And then actually a funny example, that the video that he was watching, because he's watching a video on YouTube talking about video game tournaments and stuff, right? And the video has Ryan Hart, who's in like the United Kingdom or in Europe or some shit, right? So Ryan Hart is a Sagat player. Check this shit out. Yeah, Ryan Hart. And they actually organized some kind of event or special, right? In with Evo or something like that, to represent players and whatever. And Ryan Hart, they said, was one of the people that they featured in there. And so Ryan Hart, for anyone that doesn't know, he's one of the top players, and Yeah, see, look, it says from homeless to Tekken champion, Reinhardt's incredible journey, which actually I found out about Reinhardt, or I first saw Reinhardt through Street Fighter, actually, right? So they were saying that some people were basically homeless, and this might be just advertising as well, which I don't want to call people liars or anything, but that shit might be advertising or whatever too, right? But, yeah, I first saw Reinhardt in Street Fighter, right? That's how I found out about them, I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, it shows Reinhardt working at an ice cream parlor, scooping fucking ice cream for people. Like, what the fuck? What the fucking fuck? I understand, waffle cones and shit like that. Like, if you want that special, taco bowl type of ice cream bullshit. But other than that, there's no reason, in my opinion, to go out for fucking ice cream to spend $15 on 2 scoops. That shit is fucking for billionaires, basically. You better be making $1 billion a year, or every 5 years, personally, yourself, for you to go spend $15 on 2 scoops of fucking ice cream, in my opinion. That is the most economically or fiscally irresponsible shit that is possible, in my opinion. And then you're just ruining some kid's life on top of it again, right? Reinhardt was fucking quote-unquote homeless, right? That guy was homeless, and he's one of the best video gamers of all fucking time, and then you're making him suffer or wasting his fucking time in an ice cream shop. Which, again, there's no getting around the factory, right? And shit like that. Which, again, factories are pretty well automated, right? Factories work pretty well, and they do a really good job, but I'm pretty sure working at factories is usually very easy. A lot of the factories that I see, there's no one there a lot of the times. Like, I saw a beer factory one time on YouTube. Some guy owned a beer factory, he was saying, and he has a restaurant attached to it or some bullshit, and he was the only dude there. There's one fucking guy at a beer factory doing the entire beer factory. Which that might be a cover-up, because they might be going crazy and they have all the homies there all the time, all his friends or his family just partying it up at the beer factory and they love getting drunk or whatever. Or actually the truth might be is that it is that fucking easy to own and operate a beer factory, right? Is that one person could do everything at the fucking beer factory, right? So, yeah, they're saying that some people was homeless, some people are living in people's closet. Literally like Harry Potter style, or even worse than Harry Potter, because some closets are fucking tiny, right? And so they're saying that people were fucking broke as hell, right? Living in the subway, even, they said, right? Or under bridges and bullshit like that, who were the top players. The top players, the people that all the gamers watches or knows and loves. And they're talking about how it's so fucking crazy to try to go to the World Championships, EVO, right? Because Evolution, when there's such a high demand or such a big event for something like that, I could imagine that the price for the hotels goes crazy, right? And so people probably, I don't know, some people might end up sleeping in a car or some shit, right? And because if there's a big event like that, or multiple events happening at the same time, or it's a really busy weekend, right? Because not only is the tournament happening, also people wants to go on vacation, right? And EVO's usually in summertime. And so I can imagine, right, that they were saying that most people, right, they're not getting first place, right, at EVO, right, at the World Championships, because they were saying that that's the event to win, right, or that's the event that you have to win if you wanted to make some kind of money, which that might sound like, oh, see, you can't play video games, that's stupid, or whatever. Yeah, you know what, the only shit you're allowed to do is have a ice cream shop and charge $15 for 2 scoops of ice cream. And for any of you retards that doesn't know how much ice cream costs, $15 you can buy like 3 Ben and Jerry's or 2 Ben and Jerry's, right? That's more than 2 scoops, right? You can buy a tub of ice cream for less than $15, right? Tub of ice cream costs like $5. It's not $15 for 2 scoops of fucking ice cream, right? So that, again, or like tacos, same bullshit. The restaurants are built off of scamming people, basically, and wasting people's time. It's a really weird situation, because again, some people, they love food, and it's their passion, and some people might just say that as bullshit to try to charge people more money for food. But again, in reality, 5 cookies does not cost $20. Right? And 5 cookies is so fucking easy to make, right? They're just cheating. Those types of businesses is just ruins basically the economy or people's idea of the world. And if people doesn't want to work there, especially, they fucking hate their life and everything. But yeah, so anyways, that's really good examples of punk, right? And players in the video games and shit like that. And so before any of you morons freaks out or something, let's go back on Twitch TV, right? Let's check out League of Legends again. Let's check out League of Legends again. And again, I'm not trying to say Mango's retarded or anything, right? Again, we gave him all the credit. We said he's making it to grand finals multiple times or all the time. He's world champion. But these other videos of some of the other games, that's so fucking bullshit. And it's so fucking annoying. Right, so anyways, let's see, right? He said he was gonna be pro in League of Legends, and you guys are giving him all the fucking subscribers and money and donations, and you wanna say it's the best videos or shit ever, right? So let's check it out, right? Let's check it out. Because Mango, they just showed me Mango on the front page. So let's see how good he is at League of Legends, right? He's playing Leona now. He's playing Leona. Which, this is a video from how many days ago? From 3 days ago. He's live right now. Yeah, he's live right now playing League of Legends. But let's... Oh, look at his background. That's hilarious. It's the South Park episode where they play World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure. Which, that's kind of funny. Anyways, he's got Iron Solari. Yeah, Iron Solari, Leona. What's up to the Locket of Iron Solari? That's actually a really popular old school item from the old days of League of Legends. And really cool thing about Locket of Iron Solari, actually, is that it's really good against teams that does like AoE damage, right? So if you're able to position yourself well enough as Leona, you can get in the middle of your team, pop the Locket, and give your entire team a shield. Which is crazy, so it gives them extra health, right? Adds a shield or extra bars of health on your teammates for momentarily, for a short amount of time. So let's check it out. He's playing Leona. He has bone plating. Bone plating's alright. In my opinion, Second Wind might be better. Because the funny thing about bone plating is, if you're a good player, if you know that the other player has bone plating, you can just poke them, pop the bone plating, and then wait until it expires, and then go on the offensive. So bone plating's actually not that good. Bone plating is better towards the end of the game, but when you're at the end of the game, bone plating doesn't matter anymore, basically. And again, usually Leonas try to build tanky, which is incorrect in my opinion, because she already gets so much tankiness or bonuses from her toolkit or her skills that she actually is supposed to build either AP or attack speed. Because her W, the Eclipse or whatever the fuck that move is, gives her extra armor and magic resist, I'm pretty sure. So look, let's check it out. We're gonna check it out. Let's look at it. LOL Fandom Leona. Right, this is how I look it up. I type in LOL Fandom Leona, and it says Leona League of Legends. You see this? This is the website. And then Eclipse. Oh, look at that! And Zenith Blade. See, I even know the names of the fucking moves, okay? I literally know the name of the fucking move inside of the game. It's called Eclipse. Do you see that shit? Which is funny. That's kind of unbelievable. It almost feels like I guessed. And then Zenith Blade. See, the Zenith Blade. I've been saying Zenith Blade a million fucking times because that's the move where she throws out the line and then she dances. Or she flies at them. She dashes at them, right? So look at this. She gets flat damage reduction, she gets bonus armor, and bonus magic resist, right? And then it pops after 3 seconds. Yeah. And then she gets, she does magic damage. And then if it hits an enemy, then the guard is extended for an additional 3 seconds, right? So again, this move, Eclipse, is so crazy that she gets 20% up to, wait, no, 20 to 50 bonus armor, and then 20 to 50 bonus magic resist, but she also gets 20% bonus armor. So if she has any armor items, it'll give her an extra 20 additional % when she activates the skill, and same thing with the magic resist, right? So this move is so crazy that, in my opinion, it's not a good idea to build armor, because the other thing about this is, right, is that Leona, the reason people are scared of Leona is because she can stun, right? So she'll fly out a character with the Zenith Blade and it locks them in place. They're unable to move while they're Zenith Bladed, right? So she throws the line out, and if the line connects, she'll land at the furthest target at the end of the Zenith Blade, right? So she always goes to the furthest target. So if someone is standing in front and you aim for them and there's someone behind them, you will always fly to the back, right? Behind the furthest target that the Zenith Blade connects with. That's where your character will go when you're playing Leona. And then the Shield of Daybreak, what happens is the Shield of Daybreak is a stun, right? Which stuns for 1 second, right? So basically what happens is, if you have attack speed, if you have attack speed, you can hit someone twice, right? You can hit someone twice, or 3 times technically, 3 or 4 times when they're stunned. If you have attack speed. If you have armor and they're stunned, you're not doing anything. You're not doing shit, right? So you can either get ability power to power up the AoE from Eclipse, because Eclipse, she raises the shield, and then a big fart comes out of her in every direction, right? So a big circle goes out in every direction and sends out like a light beam or whatever around her. She farts, basically. And it's a big cloud in a circle of fart around her. And then this move, Solar Flare, is her ultimate, which is another stun. So if she hits you with the center of the Solar Flare, right, they're stunned for 2 seconds almost, right? So they're stunned for 2 seconds with the Solar Flare. Then, so what the popular combo is, or the correct combo, is you're actually supposed to Zenith Blade, or, yeah, Shield of Daybreak, which in my opinion, it's actually correct to Zenith Blade first, right? And then you Shield of Daybreak, so that's like 2 or 3 seconds of stun, basically. That's like 2 seconds of stun in my opinion. And then the Solar Flare is an additional 2 seconds of stun, right? So if you have attack speed, if you have 2 attack speed or 1.5 attack speed, and you have some kind of damage, right? Maybe a little bit of damage on top of it with like attack damage, because again, the skills say AP, but the problem with that is characters will be too overpowered if they scaled with attack damage. So some characters is actually correct to build attack damage and attack speed, even though their skills read ability power or armor and shit like that, right? So she will stun something basically for 3 or 4 seconds, right? And when she stuns them for 3 or 4 seconds, she can hit them like 6 fucking times with auto attacks, right? And each attack will do like 100 damage or more, the auto attacks. And the thing is, again, if they're stunned, they're unable to fight back. So all the armor does fucking nothing. The magic damage from the Eclipse does fucking nothing. Especially when a majority of the game, or the game can be decided 2 versus 2, where Leona is a very popular 2 versus 2 bot lane character. You don't build tankiness. You don't, unless you suck at the game and you don't know how to position yourself and you don't know how to engage or play the character properly. So let's check this out anyways. Mango's playing Leona, huh? He said he's gonna be pro in this game. Which, that sounds like he's just advertising. It's not, unfortunately, it sounds like he's advertising, or he's just really confident in his skills or in his friend's abilities, right? And here he has the stun and not the Zenith Blade level 1. And then he has 2 stacks. Yeah, he has 2 stacks of the World Atlas. He should be helping push the lane, in my opinion. And they're against the Katarina with the Yuumi. That's unbelievable. Katarina with Yuumi. He missed. And now he missed when his teammate was nowhere near him. So what does he do? He should be going in the river right now. He should be going in the river just in case if the jungler shows up. He will take the initial brunt of the damage. Especially since he has a green page, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he has the AoE, the green AoE, not Grasp of the Undying. Which again, he has extra tankiness. Which if you're locking up the other character, the tankiness doesn't do anything. It does explode in a circle afterwards, right? But in my opinion, that's incorrect to get that. Grasp of the Undying would be better. And then Second Wind, in my opinion, again, if you're taking any poke damage, Second Wind might be good. I don't know. Somebody might have done the math, but in reality, bone plating, you could just pop it, you just hit the bone plating one time, and then you just back off, right? It's very easy to do that. He missed again, which is okay to miss, or it's very easy to miss, right? But, I mean, yeah, this doesn't look very convincing to me, right? Okay, let's check out another video, right? You guys might say, oh, you're bullying him, or you're picking on him. No, you guys give him all the viewers in the world, and money, and sponsorships, and he's already winning all the tournaments on top of it. You guys are fucking trolls, actually. Unbelievable. Anyways, let's click on League of Legends. So let's see, you guys think you got the best network ever, or the best videos ever. Let's check it out, huh? This looks like a scam, honestly. This shit just literally looks like a fucking scam. This is disgusting. This is just more of a reason to never live. You should just disappear from the world. If you ever get involved in this network or ever figure out that this shit exists, you should just disappear from the world. You should go live on a different planet, basically. If you ever see this network or this type of shit, you should just go disappear and live in another world. That's what this shows, basically. That's what this is showing. Or you should become a prostitute. Right? Because that's the only shit that people cares about is prostitutes. Triple lift? That's funny. So double lift. Going even further beyond Super Saiyan 2. And he became triple lift. That's funny as fuck. That is so hilarious. Yeah, the problem is, it's impossible to talk to these types of people because they're all brainwashed or they only care about themselves, right? So they'll either want to play against cheaters because they're too stupid to realize that the other people are cheating, right? And then they'll call you stupid in return, right? Like if you try to play with some of these people and you say, oh, it's time to give up or time to stop playing this match because the other team is cheating, they'll either call you stupid, right, and say that they're not cheating, or they'll be like, no, but I want to keep playing, right? Well, technically, you could just play the next match without against a not fucking cheater, right? Which, again, that's very suspicious behavior and, like, fucking hilarious. Like, it's so fucking annoying. The environment that these people are creating is just fucking garbage, right? It's the ghetto. It's like if you went to a new country or something and you were gonna live there, or a new neighborhood, and then you saw that people were actively being kidnapped or killed in the street, like outside of your house, right? And then you're like, oh shit, I'm not gonna live here anymore. Let's get the fuck out of here, right? And then whoever, like your family or something, you tell them that, and they're like, no, they're not dying, or they're not being kidnapped. You're just being silly. It's like, what the fuck do you mean, you idiot? These people are literally fucking being murdered in the street, or they're being kidnapped, or they're actively cheating at the game, or fucking just being assholes, right? So again, literally the only thing that this really looks like, just get the fuck off of planet Earth, right? You're not big enough of a pedophile or a prostitute to be part of this network, so just go the fuck away, basically. You're not a prostitute or a pedophile, so just get the fuck off the game. This is so funny. Poe Belter, they wanted to say that this guy used to be a professional, right? They want to say that this guy used to be a professional. Let's go watch one of his VODs, right? Because it's so... there's no VODs. You gotta watch them live. And then even worse, the live video is him, whatchamacallit, is an advertisement. Is an advertisement. Let's see, we already clicked on this Eevee guy. I guess Cammy Cat? Let's check this one out. Oh, they're level 1 still, and he's playing Kog'Maw? Oh my god, and he missed? He should have the Void Ooze. No, he should have the Slime Slow. Because it pushes the lane, and it's so easy to hit. At least they have, it looks like they have a... Oh, and he's going AP build as well. That's hilarious. Yeah, at least they have a Arcane Comet. Right? Arcane Comet is the... I don't know. It's very easy to hit Arcane Comet, in my opinion, with the Ooze. Yeah, now he got it. The thing is, you don't have to get the Void Ooze level 1, because maybe he wants to let them push up. And then the combo that they might be trying to do is trying to pull them underneath the tower. However, the problem with that is that's a losing strategy, right? Because he's giving full map control to the other team, right? So that's actually not a good idea. Because yeah, see, he got the slime there, but he did it late. He should have done it when there was all 6 minions. Because you want to get minion advantage, because the minions help you fight, right? The minions help you fight against the other team. So if you have more minions than the other team does, the minions will do damage to them if you're fighting. Yeah, and then also, when you get map control, right? When you get minion advantage, if you have more minions than them, you can control the map, right? So you can help your team in the river if they get in trouble, or you can put pressure on the other lanes, right? So, in reality, starting the slime trail second is incorrect, right? And they're just going crazy here, basically playing Super Smash Brothers. They're basically playing Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, which again, is very good that they finally released the game of 2XKO. Because, in my opinion, most people plays League of Legends like it's Street Fighter or Super Smash Brothers, Super Smash Bros, right? Most people plays League of Legends like it's Super Smash Brothers, basically. Or Maple Story. Again, most people actually plays League of Legends like it's fucking Maple Story. I'm not fucking joking. Maple Story is a better game. Maple Story is just a better game. Yeah, and the other very interesting or funny or very obvious thing about Twitch TV is that they always have girls doing the bikini streams in their underwear and doing the bathtub streams, right? So basically, Twitch TV is actually just prostitution in disguise, and they just let some of the girls play video games and pretend that they're popular or cool or whatever, right? And then they probably encourage them to get plastic surgery. Just how other organizations encourages people to do steroids. Fucking pathetic garbage, dude. It's literally prostitution, so they launder money, right? It's a very easy way to launder money. So for you guys that don't understand how laundering money works, is you sell prostitutes or you sell drugs, and then you disguise it in the form of subscribers on Twitch TV. It's very easy to describe online or to disguise online businesses as a legitimate business and actually just use it to launder money, because virtual currency is very easy to fake, right? You can spoof your address using the computer, so you can create multiple fake accounts using robots, right? I'm not fucking joking. If you guys don't understand or you don't believe me, when NFTs came out, right? Look at this, NFT generator. There was also NFT generators, which make pictures, right? So you just have to teach the NFT generator, right? So thousands of NFT artworks. So the only thing that you have to do is you have to teach the program, or you have to purchase a set of pictures, which clip art already exists, right? Clip art already exists. This is nothing new. So what an NFT generator does is you tell it that there's different types of layers. See, right here it says layers. There's a layers folder, right? So you tell it, okay, one layer will be the eyes, one layer will be glasses, one layer will be hairstyle, one layer will be headwear, so like a hat or a helmet, right? One layer will be the ears, one layer will be different types of noses, right? So you could do a clown nose, you could do a Pinocchio nose, you could do a fat nose, you could do a dog nose, you could do a pig nose, right? So you can purchase packages of fake shit, and then one layer will be a mouth, right? And so it's very easy to create fake accounts, right? And fake chatters in Twitch TV. They got in trouble a lot of times, different streamers, for using viewbots, right? They said viewbots was a huge problem on Twitch TV. They were pretending that people had way more viewers than they actually did, and then their chat was all fake robots, right? And so yeah, NFT generators, for you guys that don't know what NFTs is, NFTs was a, well, it still is. It's like a celebration, basically, of art, but also, in my opinion, a really easy way to disguise money laundering, right? Because, again, you could just sell drugs, or you could sell illegal services or prostitutes, and then just spend the money on fake bullshit on the internet or on the computer, right? And so in Twitch TV, again, selling fake subscribers or fake viewers and actually making a drug deal or prostitution in real life is very easy. And so yeah, this NFT generator is the same thing as viewbots or fake subscribers, right? Because there's so many lists and programs already that already exist that will generate you a fake username, right? And then it'll also, they already have chatbots that aren't people, right? They've already had chatbots for the longest time, where you can just chat to someone, or the viewer, right, can just spam in your chat and just say random stupid shit. Which some of the people are real, right? But yeah, these programs have already existed for a long time. And I'm not saying that all of these are fake, but it is very easy to already do this. This shit has existed for a very long time. This is nothing new. Yeah, they already showed me these programs when NFTs first came out. They're like, hey, you could use one of these NFT programs and we could make NFTs, right? And that's when I was thinking about making the world's richest mice. That was my first idea for an NFT, but then I made Rich CEO Monkey Mouse instead. And all the homies, right? All these guys. Yeah, see, look, and you could do different eye styles, different accessories. You could do jackets. You can do different handheld items. So you could do like a cigar. You could do a paintbrush. You could do a microphone. You could do a basketball. You could do a skateboard, right? So you could do all kinds of any different accessory that you want. So yeah, it's actually very, very suspicious. Twitch TV looks just like the stupidest, fakest shit ever. Bunch of scammers and pedophiles. And they're all Indians! You guys saw how many Indians we just saw there? All those people just clicked on their, just infinity, all fucking Indians, and they were pretending to play video games, huh? You guys remember that? You guys remember that, huh? No, let's go back on Twitch TV. Let's go see again, right? Let's go see again. All those people were Indian, right? All of them were Indians. All the Indians are just scammers, huh? Again, that's not me who made that joke. I heard that joke from an American, I'm pretty sure, in America. I didn't invent that joke, and I'm pretty sure it is, unfortunately, a very popular joke, or very popular culture, that America's a racist and a loser. Oh, unfortunate, and all your kids are crying at school every day, and at work. How fucking convenient. Oh, let's see this guy, Challenger. This guy says he's Challenger. Maybe he's mentally challenged is what it actually is. That's what I like to believe most of the time when they say they're Challenger. I'm like, actually, maybe they're mentally challenged. Not trying to be rude or anything, but in my experience, again, with this video game and this company, they're not, I don't know, believable? There's so many words that I could say that would be much more rude. But, let's see. And then again, the problem is, when you try to play with a lot of these people, they'll be like, no, I don't want to give up. I want to keep playing. I want to get my ranked points. Right? So some of them will only want to play ranked mode, which is a huge problem. They only want to play ranked, which so many of the people, when you involve ranked points or status, they get so much more competitive and angry, right? They get very angry when they lose, in my opinion, right? Because they want to win and be, I don't know, respected and get a better title, basically, right? Because again, one of the things that they like to advertise with these types of games is you could be rich. You could be rich if you play this game and you win and you get a better rank. See how they have all the borders on here? They'll have like the purple, or one of them has the red border, right? I bet the red border is more valuable than the purple one. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe the purple one is better than the red border. But again, some of these kids only wants to play ranked mode, and so they will never give up, some of these kids, right? Just because they know that there's points on the line for a higher rank. And again, one of the things that is so popular in video games is actually cheat codes, and they love to sell cheat codes to stupid kids. Because in reality, if you're smart, you either don't cheat or you don't pay money for cheat codes, right? Which, in my opinion, is smarter to just not cheat at all, because that is fucking disgusting. So anyways, let's see this guy. He's Challenger, huh? And he also showed his rune page. Let's check out his rune page, actually. It showed in the preview, his rune page. Is he gonna... Are we moving forwards? The video is going forwards, so let's go backwards. Holy shit, it is so slow. I'm hitting back arrow. There we go. Okay, so they have lethal tempo, presence of mind instead of triumph, alacrity and cut down. That's normal. But inspiration is incorrect. Inspiration, when you see someone with inspiration, it's very obvious that they might be challenged. Which one of the popular opinions is, unfortunately, is that it is actually more cost effective to use the inspiration page because they did the math. They did the math and they say that by X amount of time, you will actually be ahead in gold if you get the inspiration page. However, the problem with that logic is that you're not doing more damage at the beginning of the game. And in my opinion, the game can actually be over in 5 minutes, right? And by the time you're at 5 minutes, inspiration is over, bitch. It is actually over. So this looks very suspicious or very fake. That is one of the easiest traps, in my opinion, is when someone picks the inspiration page. So unless there is a glitch in the game which gives them extra stats or boosted abilities that they're not telling us about in the tooltips of the game, because the only shit that America does is misrepresent information and put bullshit on the screen, then inspiration is the most obvious tell that someone's a fucking idiot. And they have barrier. They have barrier with no revitalize. They have flash and barrier. How fucking hilarious. They need, again, flash doesn't do damage. You might get an extra auto attack or save your life with flash, or be able to jump over a wall, but in my opinion, again, flash is garbage. You might as well have teleport instead of flash. I mean, technically, in the later stages of the game, flash can get you out of like 1,000 damage combo, or a 2,000 or a one-hit combo, right? Oh, instant knockout, basically. With one flash, you could avoid the entire combo with one flash late game. But again, if you're worried about that happening, it's either because you lost and you misplayed the entire game, or you fucking suck. And so let's see, he's not using any skills. And he lets Janna take damage. He's not pushing the wave. And now he's just running away. He doesn't use barrier. He should have used barrier right there because they're overextended. They're overextended. He should have used barrier and just stood there and fought them. He should have popped the potion and started fighting back. He's already losing. He lost map control. This guy is not fucking challenger, bro. This guy's not fucking challenger. Fuck off. This shit is ghetto. Alright. So I guess this entire video is just gonna be like basically gameplay analysis, and now we can do a video game video. The next video will be better, which you guys don't really deserve it. Unfortunate. I don't think you guys really deserve it. And one of the main reasons why I didn't make videos for the longest time, actually, right? I remember when I released the Battle Right videos, I kept saying is like, you guys don't deserve those Battle Right videos when I first made them. That's what I was thinking, or why I didn't release those Battle Right videos for such a long time. I actually have so many Battle Right videos that are on the same level as the ones that I have on my channel right now, and I never released any of them because you guys are fucking disgraces and scammers and racist. You guys are racist and scammers and pedophiles. It's fucking unbelievable. Disgusting. Anyways, let's hope for a better future. Let's hope for a better future.